and the show goes on. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You are watching a very silly episode of LolcowRewind. I was sitting here and I was watching something. I don't remember what it was. I was bored. I was like, man, this is boring. I was like, I'm going to fire up a rewind stream. I literally 10 minutes ago was like, I'm just going to make a thumbnail and go live. I'm psycho. I'm out of my mind. This is dumb. I measured Xylee to tell her I was doing it. She's not going to be here. She's running some errands. We're going to go live again later. But I was watching Lolcow Live this morning, and there was some hilarious stuff that went down there. So we're going to rewind Lolcow Live, baby. How you like that? How you like that? How's the beautiful RWO audience doing today? Let me pull up the screen. As you can see, we have CD Romulan sleeping in the at the fire pit at Camp Keem. we have the fire is dying down, but the sun is coming up. He set up a second stream. He went long last night. Now, for those of you that did watch, we're gonna go over some of the morning occurrences because it was pretty hilarious, actually. Let me see. You can see CD Rom here. I think. Okay, so yeah, let's get right to the part where Keem starts to roll up. Keem pulls up in the fucking Cybertruck. CD Rom's fingers are rolling. He must sense imminent danger, right? He's got to be sensing imminent danger. Hey, David. Cheers. Welcome to Band World, David. Keemstar's walking up like a fucking sniper. What you doing, Keem? What you doing, Keemstar? Why you creeping, Keem? Lolcow Gooners, thank you for saving us from non-tent. I don't know. I could only see Nightmare talk shit about interns for so long.
Oh my God.
That one that caught him in the front.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Oh, man.
How'd you sleep?
Not great.
What happened?
What do you mean what happened?
Chat's complaining that you let the TTS die.
No, I didn't.
He did let the TTS
It's not
die.
on, is it?
Oh, did it die? What the freak?
Yeah.
What the freak?
Did I fall asleep?
I think you did.
Oh, dude, he's wearing his
Tim
church
Hortons, you want some
T-shirt.
coffee?
Would love some.
The Vineyard
Texas
Church
TTS.
Dream
How do you
Team.
like your coffee?
Let's see. Hold on.
He's part of the Dream Team, baby. Keem's like, how do you like your coffee?
Holy cow! I didn't even notice I fall asleep.
Keem's already gone.
Cream sugar.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cream sugar. We got a cream sugar type of guy. So now CD Rom gets a message, realizes this is where the content picks the fuck up. The fireworks just got things started. Look at this wind-up doll. This is so funny. CD-ROM's probably checking his Tinder first. He wants to see if any hot gals in his area want to marry him. He's a diligent man.
Holy cow. I'm sorry, guys. I knocked the hell out. The first time the speaker died, whew. The first time the speaker died at like 5, I heard it. This time I didn't hear it. I must have really knocked out.
You fell asleep, dude. It's TTS's fault for not donoing to wake you up. Them boys had one job, and they let you fall asleep.
Oh, man. Jeez.
They fucking made a super mess out of the campsite.
Let's see what happened, because I remember... Oh, boy.
Now, he's off camera. This psycho needs
I remember the
To-
chats about...
get his boss's message. I don't know how far ahead it is.
Chats about,
I might
Ozzy fighting each other, but...
I might squeeze ahead to where he gets his boss's message. Let's see here. Maybe this is it.
Like, why? I put on a bunch of off. Like, why is this stuff not working?
They're bugs, dude. They bug you. Here we go again. It's the same old thing. CD Rom is crying while bugs are trying to eat his dang-a-lang.
Oh, get. Swatted at this thing a few times. Do I remember calling Sweet Tea at 1:30 in the morning?
Yeah, you drunk dialed her.
Kinda, yeah.
You booty called Sweet
Did I
Tea.
turn down the bird noises? No, not really.
He booty called Sweet Tea. What the heck? That would be cute.
Fire's running out. Yeah, I know.
I saw
was just thinking
Brantley
about putting more wood on it.
put a picture of him up on Twitter saying he's single. The love quest is starting. CD Rom ain't gonna be single for long. I'm calling it right now. This man will be married within 1 year. Dude, I swear his boss calling. Okay, maybe it's now. Let's get into this fucking call. Maybe this is the part. We're going to fat forward into the part where his boss calls. This gots to be it. We going to hear that boss call, CD Rom?
Man, you really got me. Holy cow. I'll have to play this back and see if I can find the moment I fell asleep.
We're going to fall asleep if we don't get to the part where your boss calls, CD Rom.
Wait, why am I on... What?
Yeah, here we go. Here we go.
Hello? Hello? Aunt, can you hear me? Uh-oh.
And Tim Collins, 6,587 super chatted $9.99. Good morning, Vietnam. Raised fist, dark skin tone, raised fist, dark skin tone, raised fist, dark
The
skin tone.
dono comes in right when he gets a call from his boss.
Raised fist, dark skin tone, raised fist,
And it's
dark
the
skin
damn
tone,
TTS
raised fist,
dono.
Dark skin tone, raised fist, dark skin tone.
It's the
raised
damn
fist, dark
TTS,
skin tone,
raised fist, dark skin tone,
raised fist,
TTS.
dark skin
The
tone,
most
raised
annoying
fist, dark skin
one.
tone,
Right
raised
when he
fist,
gets the
dark
call
skin
from his
tone,
boss
raised
that he has
fist,
to go
dark
into
skin
work.
tone, raised fist,
You
dark
guys are
skin tone,
diabolical with those donos. You're diabolical with those donos.
No, bro, I'm out in Buffalo. I totally forgot.
He totally forgot he had work. Look at the animation in his movements.
It's gonna take me like 2.5 hours. Yeah, I mean, he's... Oh, man, I'm so sorry, dude. Yeah, I have to wrap things up over here. Like, I have to get packed up, and then I'm gonna have to leave. Oh shoot. Okay. Yeah. When as soon as I can leave here, I can tell you when I'm on my way. Who can come in right now?
Who can come in right now? I'm 2.5 hours away. I gotta clean up camp. Dude, Dirty Dayless says I can feel his anxiety. His anxiety.
Oh my God.
I have anxiety. All right,
Yeah,
and I've
yeah,
spent
I
my
heard that.
entire
I'm so
life
sorry, dude.
coping
All right.
through terrible means
Yeah,
to
all
deal
right,
with
I'll
it.
make up the hours on Thursday.
I've never had anxiety like his.
Yeah. Okay. I'll tell you. Oh my God. Are you still there?
I can't
Yeah, I
imagine
will tell you the second
the
that I
clenched butt cheeks he must
All right,
have right
bye.
now.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm supposed to be at work. Oh no.
Like, I have dreams about missing flights 3 days before I have a flight booked. I get all sorts of anxiety on stuff like this. This is a nightmare. This guy is living a nightmare right now.
Okay. All right, guys. This stream's gonna get a little frantic. I'm sorry. Oh man.
He's like, this stream's gonna get a little frantic. I'm sorry. No, dude. Shit just picked up, brother. Do what you gotta do. We're just gonna eat our fucking Cheerios and watch you freak out. That's his motorcycle helmet. That he carries around with him, not because he knew he was gonna ride that bike, but because he purchased a motorcycle helmet in case he gets a bike. He's planning ahead for the future. He's a practical man. He went straight for the pillow and Diddy shed. That's not a Diddy shed. It's a cabin. Doesn't have air conditioning though. It's very hot, sweltering hot. I don't think there's any electricity there. I'm not sure. Probably could have a generator in there if they wanted one. I don't know. I don't know the logistics. Oh, he's inside this fucking house. Ladies and gentlemen, while he's inside the house, you can look at my beautiful face. I'll cut back. Oh, there we go. Now he's out. He's got his backpack. He's going to do some worry walking. I don't know if he's got some butt wipes down there. I don't know what's down on the ground. You look back at the owl above at the top of the cabin. Somebody put a White Claw up on top of the owl's head. It's fucking dastardly madmen. The junk with the funks, this guy looks like he needs armbands when drinking a glass of water. They help the agua go down the throat. Dude, he's just power walking. Because he's walking around right now waiting for his coffee. Because Keemstar got him a coffee. And he also has to get... I won't spoil what else he has to get, but he can't leave until Keemstar comes back. He's got to tell Keemstar he's got to go. Mono says I play this at 2 times speed. It's even funnier. Dare I risk it being even funnier? Shit, dude. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do 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 do. Yes, you were right, David. Doing good. Nothing ever happens on Sunday still. Welcome to let your inner silent and play this shit at 2 times speed. No, that was the move. Ding 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 ding. A ding 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 ding. Even the smoke is funnier at 2 times speed. All right, CD Romulan, get out of the Diddy hut. We need some movement. Ladies and gentlemen, CD Rom has retreated into the Diddy hut. I'm pretty sure he's going rummaging through his essential oils. Probably getting one last fap in it, Keem Camp. Before he has to go to... Yes! The Romulan moves like only the Romulan can move. I love it.
All of a sudden, I'm really, really glad I asked him to get that coffee.
You asked him to get that coffee? He offered you coffee. He gets coffee every morning, you psycho. It took you 48 seconds to think of cream and sugar. Don't act like you were assertive and asked him for coffee. Took you 48 seconds to tell him your coffee order, you psycho. I love him so much. CD Rom is literally a gift, I'm telling you. I think Rastov and I start tomorrow. Rastov's still traveling. I think he's home now. But he got home like earlier today. He's sleeping probably right now. Ding 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 ding.
Oh man, chat.
Oh man, chat. Did he have his was that his CPAP machine sitting next to him? Was he about to CPAP it up?
Okay. All right, I think I'm all back.
Here comes Keem back with the coffee. All right, we're turning off 2 times speed.
Hey, so this has been really fun and all. I need to leave in a hurry.
What do you mean you need to leave in a hurry?
I just got a call from my boss, and I forgot that I was on schedule today.
On Sunday?
Yeah, so...
You work on Sundays?
Yeah, it's a 24/7 operation, and I had a scheduling snafu because there's thank you. Normally,
Thank
my
you.
coworkers are on, and they know that I'm going to work Monday through Thursday. But like 2 of my coworkers are off today, and I need to go into cover. So he called me. He knows it's going to take me about 3 hours, but I need to go in a hurry.
I feel like CD Rom has never missed an opportunity to say thank you.
Pack up a bunch of stuff. I'm putting everything back where I found it, or at least I'm trying to.
Okay.
I feel like he's always been thankful for everything.
Well, if you need to go, just go.
Yeah, I'm going. I need to get my cell phone charger out of your other car, and then I'm splitting.
Your cell phone? How important is a cell phone charger?
It's the last one I have.
You can't. Well, okay.
Keemstar's like,
black one?
okay.
But,
A cell phone charger?
I kept this running as long as I could.
Did you just turn it off?
No, not yet. I'm good.
Keemstar's like, I'm gonna go in a different direction for a cell phone charger.
Right, you finish packing.
He's
Don't
like,
turn off
okay.
the stream.
I'm all done packing.
He has to mentally prepare to do
charger?
things.
Yeah, that's all I need.
Okay.
He has to
Meet
mentally
me at my
prepare
house,
to
get the
do
charger.
things.
I'll come back and turn this all off.
Oh, okay.
Chat. I'll come back and talk to you.
All right.
He has to mentally prepare to do things that lose him money.
Yep.
He's like, okay, I'm going to do something for
thanks for hanging with me,
$12
Chad. I
piece
gotta
of
bail.
plastic and wire.
I'll see you guys soon.
Okay, but it's for CD Rom. Okay, I'll do it. He's like, he has to mentally prepare to do it though. He's like, this is literally a waste of my fucking time, but I'll do it. For CD Rom.
At Joe
Okay.
Hunt's 8,967 super chatted $10. Please put him on live. This shit is hilarious.
Well, Calgunus' Keem was planning on keeping that charger. Dude, you think that's what it was? You think Keemstar wasn't like, oh, what, I'm wasting my time driving you to get a charger? You think it was him trying to snipe the charger? He was too cheap, wanting to steal another charger. That's even more psycho. I was thinking Keem was like, it's a piece of fucking plastic. Am I really gonna waste 5 minutes of my life driving you to a piece of plastic? But y'all thinking Keem is over here coveting thy plastic? He's like, yes, another charger for Compound Keem. The Keem compound has acquired one more phone charger. My riches have amassed. That's psychotic. I love that even more. Oh, I love that. I can see CD Rom caring about the charger, right? I could 100% see CD Rom being like, oh, I have to have this charger. This is my last charger. I need this charger. But the idea of Keem wanting it, Keem wanting that fucking charger is so funny to me. I didn't even think of that. Guys, I might be drinking the Kool-Aid. I might be drinking the Kool-Aid here at Colt Keem. Why didn't I think that Keemstar was trying to get one up on him and steal his charger? Why did I just assume Keemstar was too mentally invested in his own time to want to drive 5 minutes to get his charger for CD Rom? Why did I really think Keem just wanted to hoard CD Rom's charger for himself? I'm just auto sweeping for my boy. He's out here stealing chargers, and I'm auto sweeping for him, dude. The fuck? Ooh, that's great. I'm dying a little. I like that idea. That's so funny to me. Let's see. Keem comes back and then has a nice little breakfast convo. Let's get back to the Keem part. Coaches says CD is epic. Can't wait for the Mike Tyson face tattoo next. LolcowRewind says this is why This is why he likes live events. He's got a wall of everyone's chargers, just like YouTube Plex. Dude, I'll be honest with you. I'm pretty sure I lost a charger at Fat Camp. Keem, I'm pretty sure Keem might have one of my chargers, dude. I had it sitting in the theater room and it just disappeared. Keemstar's got an empire of chargers.
That was that, huh?
Is this car locked with a clown horn?
Garbage. You think CD clean up a little bit?
I like Keemstar's coffee order. Watch his coffee order. This is some of the most interesting people I know have the most interesting coffee orders. A double cup.
See what you do is you get half boiling hot coffee from Tim Hortons.
He double cups it.
Put that in one cup.
At 3ALTHAZZAR super chatted $13.55. Hello darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains. At Selena Fox super chatted $10. What was the most memorable event that happened on this live stream? Please enter your answer in the chat or TTS.
And the sound of
Please
silence.
TTS because I don't have the chat up. I would say when they shot, I don't know if you guys saw it in film, but when they shot me with that Roman candle over there and it hit that rock like right in front of me, that was crazy. And when he was on the mini bike and I shot his front tire, which he says I didn't, maybe I missed, I don't know. That was pretty nuts. I can't believe they didn't do cleanup, bro. There's garbage everywhere. It's gonna take me all morning to clean this bullshit up. I fucking like CD Rom chat. I'm gonna pull up chat in a second here. I really like CD Rom. I think he is perfect for Local Live, dude.
He put soda in his coffee. I thought it was cold coffee.
I never felt more fucking.
I thought he mixed
confident,
half iced coffee with half boiling hot coffee.
Rastoff earned it, right?
Maybe I'm tripping.
But with CD, like CD's like
TTS interrupted. I assumed it was cold coffee though. I assumed it was iced coffee. TTS interrupted, so I don't know if he finished his coffee order.
like he's
we might need to actually get Keemstar to clarify his coffee order. If we next time we have Keemstar on Rewind or available, we're gonna get him to clear up his damn coffee order. This guy is out here beginning to tell us about a coffee order and then what? Not finishing because TTS? You gonna let TTS cuck the content, Keem? You say Rewind doesn't rewind. Why doesn't live? Why do you let TTS stop live from living? Pussy! Seriously though, I want to know about your coffee, dude. Jasmine says soda and coffee is crazy work. Is it soda? Did he say it was soda? Did I miss that? Am I a psycho? Am I sweeping so hard for Keem that I completely sweeped over the fact he put soda in his fucking coffee? Does he have a shed full of chargers that he steals from people? Am I sweeping this hard for Keem? Guys, I need to know, am I this deep in the tank? Am I this deep in the lolcow cult that I can't see it? That Keemstar pours soda in his coffee and steals chargers from all of the defenseless employees. All of his defenseless employees. These are serious allegations. Rewind is known for their baseless allegations. You say baseless allegations, by the way. I want to coin the term based allegations. I've been making based allegations on LolcowRewind. Can we start just calling them what they are? These are based allegations. One in the chat if Billy the Fridge makes based allegations on LolcowRewind. Master Champagne says Keem likes his coffee with a side of CD's charger. Interesting. Mr. Koopa says, talk about the mic situation, brah. I will spend 1 minute talking about the mic situation for every $100 USD American Red Dono. Fuck you think I'm gonna talk about that for?
Fucking perfect, dude. He's so perfect for this show. Okay, I got chat up now. I can read what you guys are saying. Make Boogie do it. I don't know if Boogie's still here. How did CD Rom forget he had to go to work, bro? It just doesn't seem like something CD would do. Do you think maybe he faked all that? W stream. CD was incredible. Yeah, dude, like, I don't know, dude. I think, like, CD's, like, a perfect fit for Lolcow Live. Me, Boogie, and CD, we can make content, you know? He's such a character. Like, Rastov's not really a character, right?
Advincula super chatted $10. Yeah, CD is hilarious. What a guy.
Hilarious without even trying. Without even trying. Like, when I went down to the car to get his like phone charger and shit, he goes, I got the phone charger. He goes, it was a great experience. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I gotta go.
I gotta go.
He's like a fucking cartoon character.
I don't know if Keem watched him. I don't know if Keem watched him when he was doing his get ready to go to work shit when he was buzzing around. But Keem would have been laughing his ass off watching that. He was in full-on character mode. Like, we were laughing our ass off. If Keem was watching it in 2x speed, he would have been double laughing his ass off. That shit was funny.
Yeah, I love the fucking little fucker. I love him. I love him. Yeah, and it's I'm obviously not shitting on Rastov at all, right? But Rastov just isn't the right fit. You're smoking with me? Yeah, I shouldn't be smoking, dude. My lungs.
Darth Omega says, how long till CD Rom goes on a horror cow arc? I think he could be one of those lolcows that doesn't go horror cow. There are a couple of times where I've worried about CD Rom going on a horror cow lineage, and I don't want to bring them up, okay? Because I don't want to poison the well. And I don't think that they are signs of anything. If I felt, hey, the junk with the funk, welcome Cash Cow, the junk with the funk. Cheers to you, junk with the funk. Much love. I don't want to look into anything CD Rom's done because I don't think they come from a place of malice. I think maybe they come from a place of innocence and taboo. And because he's innocent, the taboos stick out due to pop culture taboos. So I think these red flags really are just where taboo meets innocence. I don't believe they're a problem. Yo, the joke with the funk with 5 grifted, running deep on the grift game. That's a big stack of pancakes. Eat them up, beat them up. But yeah, the idea that CD Rom would become a horror cow, I don't foresee that. I think he's a guy who is genuinely trying to do the right thing, even to his own fault. And I think he is very funny, and I think he is a hard worker. And I think he can be both witty and self-deprecating and unknowingly hilarious at the same time. I think he can be in on the joke and not in on the joke and be just as funny depending on what side of the joke he's on at any given moment. I think he can do both. And I think a good lolcow doesn't know they're in on the joke. And I think that some lolcows are in on the joke. And I think he can actually pull both off. Sometimes Boogie is in on the joke. And it's very hard to tell. But I sometimes I see Boogie and I'm like, this motherfucker is playing us. You know? I don't think CD Rom is going to be able to play us. I think he's always going to be a fucking lolcow. He's so fucking, he's just that guy. He's not a liar, you know? He's not liar face tattoo. He's so fucking like just, that's who he is, I think. Unless he is this madman hiding a deep, dark, sicko secret. Purple Flip says, do you think if I bully him enough, he'll pumped up kick some people? I'm not sure. I imagine, and I could be completely wrong, I imagine he's been bullied a lot in his life. I imagine he's bettered himself because of it, and I imagine he knows how to deal with it very well because of it. But I could be completely wrong. I don't know this man that well. I only know him since he came into the LCU, and I've only picked up on the way he acts. I'm pretty good with intuition. It's one of my gifts. It's one of my many gifts growing up in a broken home and having to anticipate a possibly bipolar, crackhead, manic, abusive, verbally abusive, drug abusive, very well-intended, but often crash out, psychotic father. I was raised in the danger zone. And I read people. It became a survival mechanism, how to read people quickly, you know? I'm pretty good at that. I've learned that over the years. And this guy is, I would bet money on him being a good guy. And I don't bet money. So when I say I'd bet money, it's like 1 penny. And even that is too much. But I do think he's a good guy. I could be wrong. I'm not often wrong, but it's possible. Purple Flurp says, what if I catfish him and take his purity as a dude and don't let him know it till after? I don't think he'd be the type of guy to pump up kicks for that. I think he'd be the type of guy, this is what I think his reaction would be. I think he'd go, God, why? God, why? What have I done? What have I done wrong, God? God, what have I, how have I, God, how have I done you wrong? God, what have I done wrong? I think he would question God and his path and how he could be so misdirected for God to give him a secret, a crouching lady hidden boner. Local Gunner says, Billy jump in test and show him what a real host does. Nah, they can do what they got to do over there. After I get done watching this clip, I might take a piss and see if the interns want to come on here and have a place to shine without being thrown onto a dead zone and told to just jump like a fucking monkey. Dance, monkey, dance. And then, see, this is what you've done wrong. This is what you've done wrong. This is why you're wrong. Nah, you should shave your head. That's what real talent is. Shave your head. Think about growing a beard so you can shave your beard. I don't know. I just got bored watching that, so I threw on this show. Welcome to we take a piss, just jump into test and leave. That could be good. That could be fun. Mama Xylie's running some errands. We're going to do an actual rewind a little later, I think. I just literally was watching the test, and I'm like, this is fucking miserable. And I threw this rewind on to talk some shit with you guys because I didn't realize that you guys needed some content. I was just bored. What's a guy going to do on a Sunday when he's bored? I took my piss meds, though, so I was like, I'm going to sit here and piss alone. I'm going to cam up and piss with you guys. What's a guy supposed to do? Not piss? Come on. Let's talk some piss, shoot some shit. Let's go. Let's go back to Keem's conversation. It's a good one. It's Extendo stream. Let's go.
Are fucked. My throat is fucked. Everything's fucked from this fucking long week of hell. But it just felt appropriate with my coffee this morning. I gotta tear all this shit down, clean all this shit up, mow the goddamn campsite, mow the other properties. Yes, Rastov is off the show. He's on his, Rastov's on a new show. It's called Local Balls, and it's launching, tomorrow. Tomorrow's
shit.
Monday, right? Tomorrow.
Who's got the biggest balls of them all? Local Balls is starting tomorrow.
Yeah, the license plate on the Cybertruck says Keemstar, so I know which one's mine. Damn, he must have put wood in the fire. The wood's still fucking... I don't know when he did that. Yo, W's in chat if you were here when I fucking woke him up with the fireworks.
That was hilarious. Yeah, Local Balls is starting tomorrow.
20 minutes before, and I turned on the stream. I go, oh my God, he's still live, and he's sleeping. And then I seen people spamming that TTS was not working. I was like, I got something that'll wake him up.
At Vincula Super Chatted $10. I love Rastov, but he lives across the world. CD lives 2 hours away from you, so it only makes sense. If he can work his stuff out, it fits right in.
Yeah, dude. I forgot what I was telling you to put W's for. Fuck. It's too early.
W's in the chat for Local
just
Balls.
looking around,
4
like
p.m.
steak
tomorrow.
seasoning,
Billy and Rastov
Garbage.
talking about balls.
Tinfoil. White Claws. Oh my God. It's gonna take me all day to clean this shit up. Not to mention to get the equipment out of here. And I got an elusive fucking mini bike sitting around. Paintballs. Oh yeah, the W's for waking up CD, so a lot of you guys seen that.
W's for waking up CD as well.
Look at the cabin.
Darth Omega says they have Balls Energy drink in Hobbit Land. Rastov should chug some for the inauguration for the new number 3 show. Dude.
I don't know how long I'm gonna be live, y'all. I might as well have my morning coffee with you, you know? Brantley doesn't wake up until like 9:30. Keem's getting old forgetting what he just said. Yeah. My short-term memory is so bad. Long-term memory is pretty good.
I think Aussie might become the new number 3 show. Mike is going to be in charge of Aussie. Kid behind the camera is taking over Aussie. He's giving up milkers
The life of Keemstar. Well,
to take over Aussie.
What I do. Normally, I'm on my computer working, drinking my coffee, planning out my day for my maintenance people and what kind of projects we're going to tackle on the property. Checking in with Happy Punch, Drummer. Tech Talk is hosted just by Sweet Tea now. I haven't solved that problem yet. I'm gonna talk to Sweet Tea, see what she wants to do.
And Angie uploaded Super Chatted $9.99. Rastov is not a good side character. He will be good with Billy. CD is unintentionally funny, and it's great.
Yeah, dude. Angie, upload.
At Selena Fox Super Chatted $10. Okay, chat. They've given us 14 hours of entertainment. Let's give the stream a like. And every one of you is tasked to invite at least one person to the live stream tomorrow to help boost the views.
Hooray!
Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be in the studio. Thank God. I'm gonna be in the studio, chat. I'm gonna be in the fucking studio. I'm so excited about that. Dude, I just want to be like, I want to play clips and react to them and just chill, man. Oh, these live events are so hard. They're so damn hard. They're so hard. The bugs, the weather, the fucking setting up, setting down. Oh my God, it's so... And then it's like you saw us yesterday. Yesterday we were a bit lazy. We're just like hanging out and whatnot. And dude, and then it's like you read the comments and this is boring. And it's like, fuck yes, I know. I need to do something. So we're blowing off fireworks and we're doing this and we're doing that. And just to keep the energy, to keep it all going, bro. It's like, I'm so fucking drained. I'm so drained, but I wouldn't change a thing. I'd do it all over again.
Yeah, boy. I think it was a good week. I think that everybody who was there performed well.
I'd do it all over again.
I think Keem put on a good show. You got to have down days. You got a little got a little down day when it was raining. Then they had the mud pit day. You know, you have your ups and downs. They had a day off where I think they went boating with Rostov. Was it boating with Rostov? Can't remember. They had one day where they took a Friday off and then came back for a big Saturday. Was it Rostov's listening? I can't remember. Maybe Rostov wasn't there. I can't. Dude, it was a fun week. Ramus Draven says, Billy, are you a fan of Castle Crashers? The new DLC is coming out after 12 years and looks cool. I did not play Castle Crashers. Or did I and just forgot? 12 years ago? Long time. What happened in 12 years? Rostov was gone. Yeah, remember the first day Rostov flew out. Rostov's travel was like 4 days of travel. He got stuck in Texas for a day, had to get a hotel. Then he flew finally to Australia and had a layover in Australia that was over like half a day. And then took a 4-hour flight back home. And he originally got held back here in the U.S. before getting to Texas because they messed up his flight getting out of, he went to like the wrong airport or something, or had to go to a different airport leaving New York State. So it took him 4 days to get home, which is crazy. Crazy. Man doesn't live. He lives on New Zealand time. He literally took as long as it took the hobbits to get from the Shire to Mordor. That's how long it took him to get to Fat Camp. He was 4 months late to Fat Camp. Keemstar had to do a whole other camp just so Rostov could get to Fat Camp. He had to do Camp Keem. He's on Hobbit time. Dude. I think Keem was about to say some other shit when I cut him off. So we'll go back there. I thought he was about to wrap up the conversation. I watched most of it this morning and liked it. I couldn't remember when he started to wrap it up. I thought it was about there, but I should have checked the timeline. Let's go back and hear what he has to say. Ding, ding, ding.
Boogie was here, I'd reenact our Bigfoot skit.
I can't.
Angie Upload. How do you feel about that 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. time slot? Might need a new person on Tech Talk.
Now, Angie Upload and AMAC were they got pulled up to audition for Milkers on Test, but Angie and AMAC could only work during like a certain time period. And I think those time periods are locked up because AMAC has a day job. I think Angie has a day job, but hers is more flexible than AMAC's is. So I don't know if that's going to work. But Keem was working to make that happen. I guess he stayed here and talked for over an hour. He cleaned up and shit. I didn't watch all that. He picked up the whole campsite. Mans did it all. He had the whole trash packed up. Yeah, okay. Let's go. I didn't see all that. I didn't watch all of that. Now we got French Fries says they need a show with Yo Mama. I think that's possible. I know Yo Mama had been talking about possibly doing a show. So that could happen. I was talking with Yo Mama last night in the Discord. I think he kind of wants to do a show and kind of doesn't want to do a show. I think he wants to do a show to like stunt on everybody. he was fighting with Gidgey, saying that the only reason that Gidgey has Queens is because he gave it to her and he didn't want to do Queens. He gave up on Queens. He was asking if Lolcow Kings was still available. I think he wants a show called Lolcow Kings. If you guys want to subscribe to Lolcow Balls, someone asked if that was the actual name. It is Lolcow Balls, Balls. Rastov and I will be starting tomorrow at 4 p.m. I don't even know what's going to go down for show number 1. It's going to be an interesting show. Tuffy in the chat. Shout out to you, Tuffy. Lolcow TCG. If you guys don't know the card game, Lolcow TCG. It's a lot of fun. I do think Rastov and I both have played the game now. I don't know if he played Boogie or not when he met Boogie. Hopefully, if he did play him in Lolcow TCG, he beat Boogie. Because if he did beat Boogie at Lolcow TCG, Rastov and I could both say we've beaten Boogie at Lolcow TCG. I know I can say that. I can say I've beaten Boogie at Lolcow TCG. But that's just me. Dude, the idea that Rastov and I are going to be doing a show together is going to piss Boogie off. Boogie and I were talking about doing a show before Fat Camp started. Boogie wanted to do a show with me. We had a bunch of ideas. We had a whole thing planned out. And then Keem was like, nah. And then Boogie was like, let it go. And now that me and Rastov have a show, Boogie is pretty pissed because Boogie just got acclimated to liking Rastov. And Boogie also wanted a show with me. And now me and Rastov have a show. I think Boogie is probably going to get jealous. I don't know if he's going to take it out on me or Rastov. Hopefully not me. Because me and Boogie have been friends way longer. And hopefully not Rastov, because Rastov's fragile. And I need him strong. If he's going to run balls. Poke Gaga says, good morning, young Bill Fridge. Hope you're doing well. Excited to see you in Rastov's balls. What do you guys expect out of balls? RWO for life, exactly. For life. You don't expect us to show our actual balls, do you? Mud up, pussy! Damn. Ladies and gentlemen, there has got to be... Do you expect us to show our actual balls? I haven't been able to talk to Rastov about the show, really. Like, one of the things I liked about jumping up on the original Aussie was hanging out with Rastov and Twiggy and just bullshitting. They would do segments and stuff, and it was fun. It was good times. They would run the show, and we would be able to do actual some comedy, you know? We'd be able to run some comedy. We'd be able to create content from the ground up. And I liked how it was like living, breathing content. It wasn't like going to this clip and then turning something into something else. Transformative content is great. I love it. I love rewinding. I've been doing that for a very long time on YouTube. It's something I feel like I am good at, if not great at. but it's not the only thing I do. So I have like this whole bag of tricks, and I'm like, I kind of just want to fuck around, talk some shit, and expand. Like, let me style on them a little bit. And I think Rastov wants to style on them a little bit. I think Rastov wants to run a show. He felt more comfortable running the show. He didn't like being ran around. So I think Balls is going to be a nude erection. A nude erection. A nude. Balls is going to be a nude erection. God damn it. Balls is going to be a nude erection. Motherfucker. I know how it sounds. Balls is going to be a new direction. Balls is going to be a new direction for Rastov. A new direction. New direction. Read the fucking... Don't listen to what I'm saying. Read what it says on the screen. Balls is going to be a new direction. God damn it. I know how it sounds. But read the fucking screen, please. No, Poke Gaga. You see the screen, right? If you're listening to the show, could you please turn your screen on and watch for a second, Poke Gaga? Lolcow Balls, nude erection. No, it's going to be a new direction. God damn it. LFG, let's fucking go. I'm going to try and say it with a pause. That makes it sound gay too. Pause. Lolcow Balls. Rastov is going in a new direction. Thank you. New direction. Exactly. Go. Fuck. Boing. Fuck. You guys are wild. Sometimes you guys are wild as fuck. You know that, right?
This is the last time you step to the RWO.
Shit. This is for my ballers, shot collars, 20-inch rays on the Impalas. It's going to be stupid. It's going to be fun. It's going to be 4 p.m. Eastern time. Then you're going to live. Then you're going to Queens. Then you're going to Rewind. Then you're going to go into, from what I've been told, Aussie. And it's not your mama's Aussie. All right? This is new intel to me Kid behind the camera is taking over Aussie, all right? He's decided to let go of his steak and milkers, and he's going to work with Steak and Twiggy on Aussie. That actually scares me a little bit. Rastov and I were like, let's take over the 4 p.m. time slot. We'll become the bro show. Now, Steak and Twiggy get supercharged by Kid behind a camera. I thought they were trouble enough. Now they're going to have his psychotic meanderings behind them. It's gonna be a wild ride, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be a wild ride. Speaking of new directions, are you guys excited to see did you see a test? They shaved that little boy's, that 19-year-old boy's head. That little poor boy, Ultra. He looks like a fucking Muppet. They shaved his beard. They shaved his head. The initiation rituals over there actually. What else can they do to him now? Is he now one of them? Is he finally one of them? What else are they going to do? This guy's got nothing left. The man is a hairless wonder now. I don't know where that's going to go. I think he's a young guy. I think he's, 19 years old. We'll see what happens. We'll see. He reminds you of that "why though" meme. Why though? It's true. LolcowRewind says only test could make shaving your head nonsense. Did he do it on stream? I don't think he even did this. I don't know if he did the head shaving on stream. I tuned in. I saw Poke Gaga paid him like $282 to shave his head. And then he was like, I'm going to do it at my barber shop. And then I never saw him again until he had his head shaved. And I was like, what's up, TT? How you doing? Good to see you. Why doesn't Keem ever say test is not testing? Because Keem actually cares about Rewind. This is the secret about Rewind. Keem really likes Rewind. Keem really likes watching me and Xylie's opinions. Here's the actual secret. Most of the other hosts are fucking boring. Haha. Sorry. Keem gets let down when Xylie and I drop the ball and don't cover his shit. That's actually the truth. When we cock tease specifically the shit he's interested in, he gets let down. We let Keem down. Xylie and I are some of the few hosts that can actually get his hopes up and let him down. There are a few hosts that can do that. There are some hosts here who can surprise Keem. There are some hosts that can make Keem proud. I think every host here can make Keem proud. I think they can step up to the plate and make him proud. But I don't think there's that many hosts here who Keem looks forward to. And I think we, Rewind, have let him down a few times. And he takes that out on us because he knows we have better in us. And I know sometimes better doesn't always fucking work. Sometimes I'm spiraling because I'm trying to suck some fucking donos out you kids. Because sometimes rewinding doesn't fucking work. But he's convinced it does because when it's done well, I guess it does do well. But sometimes this universe doesn't need to be shown 3 fucking times a day. By the time it gets to us, sometimes it's just fucking stale. So it's a fucking tug of war. And sometimes we make a bad call and we don't play the one clip Keem wants to see because we're doing something else. And he says, I wait 45 minutes and didn't get to see a table burn because we spent 45 minutes talking to Xylee and Glammy about the firefight, which is what happened. And he was let down that he didn't get to see the table burn. And that's fair. The table burn was a very pivotal, important moment in LolCow. It was literally the passing of the torch between CD Rom and Rastov on LolCow Live. And had we have watched it on Rewind, we would have verbiated that moment in a way that would have made it mean even more than it did when it happened. We would have added to it via Rewind. And I'm not sure if any other host would have been able to articulate the meaning of that moment like we would have at Rewind. Toot our own fucking horn. But when we do what we do it well. So I can see the frustration. But then when these other channels like, I agree with Keem, Rewind doesn't rewind. I agree with Keem, Rewind doesn't rewind. When you other motherfuckers rewind, who watches? Who watches? You guys recycle the same 200 to 300 dedicated fucking viewers. Because some people here love to be here. All right? And we love that you love to be here. But I'm pretty sure 200 to 300 of you motherfuckers love to fucking be here and would sit through hell to be here. So I'm not sure they're so good at rewinding, they're keeping 300 viewers just because they're good at rewinding. Maybe I'm wrong. I think it's more about the audience than it is about the hosts at that point. Maybe I'm wrong. Motherfuck. I'm a dick. LolCow TCG says, what if when a sleeping bald version at 3 a.m. gets more viewers than most other shows during regular times, people got to step up? I mean, LolCow Live is the main channel, right? It's got the subscribers. It's got the pedigree. It's got the star power most of the time. So when people turn in and they see the sleeping bald virgin at 3 a.m., they're going to be like, what is this guy on my LolCow Live channel? You know? There's a reason he had more viewers. It's not just sleeping bald virgin at 3 a.m. He's on the main show, right? Like, if he had main show numbers at 3 a.m., he was holding 3,000 people at 3 a.m., we'd be like, oh, shit, this guy cooks, right? But he was holding the show fort down. Like, there's nothing bad to be said about him last night. I don't think so. I couldn't say anything bad about CD Rom last night. He was a little trooper. He was a funny little boy. He was hanging tough. LolCow Gunner says, don't look. It's exactly what you think. The new direction. Son of a bitch. Powerpuff U says, hey, Smiley little cool guy goggles. Ask Gidgy if still son KBA Kid Behind the Camera stream tonight. I have no idea what's going on. Is Gidgy in the chat? Gidgy, if you're in the chat, are you streaming tonight? Is Ash swearing at Baby Billy? Is Ash swearing at Baby Billy? Ash, are they trolling you, Ash? Eve Leon says, Billy, whip it out. Are you talking about the balls or the new direction? I will be whipping out a new direction with Rastov tomorrow on Lolcow Balls. All right. Link in the chat. The new channel, Lolcow Balls. Check it out. Rewind, as far as I know, is going to stay in the same rewind spot, same rewind channel and time. Xylee and I are remaining the motherfucking OGRWO Gangstars. Rastov and I are just taking a voyage into Testosterone City. All right. This is Lolcow Testosterone. Deep into the balls of manliness. The halls of manliness comes the balls. What comes from the balls is life itself. You know this, right? We're going to bring life back into the LCU. We're pumping life back into Live so Live can pump life back into the universe. The balls are literally inseminating the LCU to kickstart everything. Basically, we're starting the brand new lineup. That's how I see it. Nobody told me this, and I didn't run this by anybody. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to get in trouble for saying it. But Poke Gaga knows P is stored in the balls. And P is for prosperity. So let's do a little prosperity prayer for the LCU. May the Lolcow universe and all its hosts do their best and be the most. Have their drinks and say their toasts. And get called out if they are gross. Little prosperity prayer for the kids. Amen. Purple Flirps has told Rasty I'm a pay pig to balls tomorrow, but Nerds has less than half the viewers as dolls right now. I love them, but you think they jump the shark? Who jumped the shark? Nerds? Dude, Nerds has a dedicated fan base, right? Nerds has never been about the numbers. It's always been about reaching the people who watch them. That's always been Nerds. And day one, when Keemstar made Nerds, I could see the thought process. Because of how Lolcow works, I could see the thought process was we're stuffing these nerds in the locker through TTSs, you know? We're gonna Glammy, Pharaoh, and fucking Leppy are gonna get jammed in lockers. We're gonna give them digital swirlies. But the truth came out. The audience was a bunch of fucking nerds too. And they fell in love with the idea of Nerds. The ones that watch Nerds. And the little psycho nerds that Keemstar chose were too dense to play into the TTS that would try and dunk on them. So all they did was get love and talk about their nerd stuff. And everybody who watched would be like, oh, yeah, I love that too. I love that too. I love that too. So it became a show that was just about loving nerd stuff and it tried to find its footing for a very long time. And they had to find lovable nerds so they could talk about lovable stuff. And even then, the numbers weren't there wide-wise. But the small amount of viewers that love them large, because that's what nerds do. Nerds are obsessive. That's how nerds exist. They nerd out over shit. And this small group of people obsess over this show that caters towards them. So I wouldn't feel bad if they're getting half the views of Dolls. They're going head-to-head with Dolls. They're going head-to-head with a fucking cockeyed Billy the Fridge Rewind. I just decided to throw up this Rewind like a dickhead for no good reason. I was just bored. And I was like, fuck it. I'll do it myself. And I jumped up on Rewind. It's the only reason I literally planned the show. I made a thumbnail and was live with under 10 minutes. That's how much of a dickhead I am for this live stream right now. Less than 10 minutes of me lying in bed and scratching my balls. I got up, made a thumbnail, and was live. You know? I just couldn't live without you guys. And so I'm probably stealing some viewers too. Dolls get the best viewers outside of the primetime loop, right? Outside of Live, Queens, Rewind, and then maybe Aussie. I don't know what Aussie's viewers hold, but Dolls gets like over 500 viewers when their show comes on. Whatever's before Dolls and after Dolls, the views drop. Like, Dolls gets good viewers. Dolls might not do the numbers monetarily, but people watch Dolls. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't feel bad for viewership-wise because nerds they're dedicated. And that's the way it is. Everybody's chanting Sissy Bucks in the chat. Dude, I gotta be honest with you, the damn goal is broken right now. I can't make a goal. The only way to get Sissy Bucks right now is for somebody to directly donate Sissy Bucks. That's how fucked up the game is. Every time I go to make a goal for Sissy Bucks, YouTube's shit's broken. How do you think I feel? I feel terrible. the moist does it say the moist back? The moist back says, I'm gonna be honest, I think most of us are there for Beans. Beans has been the constant on that show. Beans is definitely the constant there. P.O. Box goal. I should go out and get a P.O. I just need to figure out where to get a P.O. box. My pharmacy closed down. I have to get my new pharmacy in order. I'm supposed to have a new pharmacy set up. I should probably end this stream soon and do that. Need to get my pills. Saul Goodman, you're live on LolcowRewind. How you doing?
What's up, Bill Fridge? How you been?
Good. What are you doing in your car?
Dude, I'm on my lunch, and I was so stoked for these auditions because I was like, saw Keem say, "Oh, anyone who goes live, go jump in and take a call." I'm like, okay, Nerds is going live at 1. I can swing that on my lunch and still do my job. It's okay. I got something lined up. I just a little hurt that Keem changed his mind and put it over to Test to the little snake man. Ooh.
Yeah. What do you want to? What show would you want to be on?
I'm going for tech talk. Really, I think I got a lot of technical abilities and skills. I'm a Microsoft master. I play Xbox. I know all the consoles. I mean, I GameCubed it up. That's kind of what I wanted to do, and give a little bit of energy to.
Can you run
Tech talk.
OBS?
Yes, I can.
Well, there you go. That's 1 point. 1 point for Saul Goodman.
I will say, Nightmare did give me that ability. He kind of taught me and guided me, did that class, and I was like, well, that's it. That's all I need from you, Nightmare.
That's good. That's good, though.
Yep.
He has helped a lot of people with that. I've heard that he teaches his way, which I don't know if it's the Grim way, but I've heard the Grim way is not the way. So I don't know if that's the case. If it works, it works.
I listen to the basics of it because once I get the hang of it, I'm on my own, man. I'm off and running. Yeah. I can do OBS now. I used to run StreamYard, and that's a lame program, but now OBS, baby, we ready.
Yeah. If you ran StreamYard, OBS isn't that much harder. StreamYard's easier. StreamYard's built into the damn browser? Web browser?
It's a web browser program, and OBS is a lot cooler because you can do layers, graphics, and so on and so forth. Like, if I'm gonna be a tech talkie, we got to be some kind of nerd up there,
Yeah. So you're on break. How much longer do you have?
I have about 15 minutes.
All right, let's break it down. Tech talk. If you were on with Sweet Tea, you think you can pull a good show with Sweet Tea?
No one's gonna mess with Sweet Tea if I'm her co-host. That's for damn sure. No one mess with my co-host, buddy.
Let's go, Saul Goodman, Sweet Tea, Tech Talk. Who else is going for Tech Talk? Do you know who your competition is?
Well, I saw. I think Jessica Pizzle.
Jessica Pizzle for Tech Talk.
I think she said it was. I think she said. I don't quote me. I could be wrong. But I know I've been talking to CD Rom about how he's going to do tryouts or auditions. I do have a day set. Not going to leak it out because Keem can change something on a dime. But there's hope there. I still got a day for an audition on Tech Talk, so I'm kind of stoked for that.
Do you have a bald head?
4 a.m., baby. What was that?
Do you have a bald head?
Semi-bald. We're semi-bald.
Okay, would you shave your head and then be like, instead of CD Rom, you could be like a knockoff? What's a CD? What's it like a Blu-ray? Would you go by Blu-ray?
Blu-ray. I could be a DVD.
I'm kidding.
DVD.
I'm kidding, but you'd be like CD Rom's brother, DVD.
Yeah.
You can wear some glasses and host Tech Talk as DVD.
I don't have my glasses with me. I left them in the office, but I do wear glasses too. So looks like I'm a yes man, just like you now, Mr. CD, my brother CD Rom.
They're like, yeah, you could be floppy disk. It'd be like CD Rom never left.
Floppy disk. I like that better, actually. That's floppy D right there.
That's floppy D. There you go. Go from CD Rom to floppy dicks. A floppy disk. Floppy. Dude, how do you feel about the new direction?
With CD being on live?
Yeah, there's new directions here in the LCU. Rastov's new directions with balls. CD Rom's new directions.
Oh, yeah, the 2 new shows and CD Rom. First off, Floppy D's going to have to go visit Balls sometime if it's you and Rastov, my 2 homies. Don't worry, Floppy D going to be visiting. And then I think that's that's like epic matchup, you and him. I'm glad you're still taking on Rewind. I was concerned if you were still going to do Rewind or is Xylee going to have to find someone?
No, I'm not leaving Xylee or Rewind. That was never an option.
Good, because I Xylee could do well, and she does do well, but I mean, you just give her that yin to the yang, brother.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't leave the RWO. I wouldn't leave Xylee, and I don't think I have to. Hopefully, I'll be able to cut in, kill balls. Rostov is going to run balls. I'm going to be playing like.
So you're busting balls.
I'm be the ball buster.
Yeah.
I'm the ball buster. And then I'm going to come in to Rewind, and we're going to be doing Rewind business as usual, you know? So
it's going to go Balls Live Rewind? So you're going to get like a 2 hour break?
Balls Live Queens Rewind. Yeah.
Okay, so you get like a 4 hour break. That's good.
In between Balls and Rewind, I'm going to like do my my chin maxing or whatever the guys do. I'm going to be
maximize that chin.
I'm going to be jelking. I'm going to be chin maxing. I'm going to be doing all the cool shit that Chads do.
Oh, we're going to be chatting it up over on Balls with Rostov.
Yep. Masculine ass shit.
Bud. And then, so I do want to say about CD Rom moving to live. I am sad to see Rostov leave live because I think he was kind of funny there with Boogie. But after watching CD Rom do that sleep stream last night, okay, he tried. He floundered, but he tried. I'll give him props. You know, he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Yeah, I think this is the beginning for CD Rom. There's a whole story to be told there. And if he fails, Boogie and Keem can do live on their own. I don't think Rostov I don't think he fit well with Keem. I feel like they contrast too much. I don't feel like him and Keem meld.
They didn't like meld that much. And then, but Keem was on vacation a lot of the time too when Rostov was.
And that's when Rostov was able to shine. When Rostov was able to take the reins, that was when he got his best work in. But he was kind of obsolete when Keem was around, and that was the problem.
That's true.
If Rostov was like a producer on Lolcow Live, if he had the Jamie on Joe Rogan role, or the is it Ian on H3H3? I think it's Ian.
I don't watch the H3.
Yeah. If he was like the producer role where he was just back and got pulled in on camera every once in a while, if he was running things in the background, if he was pulling up shit. Right. If he was doing that on Lolcow Live, he would probably be a great part of the show. If he wasn't leaned on the whole time. If he was just like, hey, Rostov, pull this up. Hey, Rostov, let us hear this. If
Rostov, do this.
If Rostov could chime in and say, hey, guys, by the way, we got this coming up right here. Or if he had a quip or a one-liner he was ready to say. If you weren't expecting Rostov to say something and he was running shit in the background, he probably would have done really well. Like there probably would have been a valuable place for Rostov on the podcast if they would have reinvented the podcast.
Yeah, but why reinvent something that works so well? You know, I mean,
because to make it better.
I think. Well, I mean, but the chances are you could make something worse. Don't fix if it ain't broke.
That's what people who like the status quo, who like to maintain say. People who like to rebuild, people who like to create new are always trying to kill and rebuild, right?
That makes sense. Okay, valid point.
Yeah, they say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's the maintainer's mindset. The entrepreneur's mindset is to kill and rebuild.
Reinvent the wheel.
Conquer and rebuild.
And I know Keem enough to know that he don't take fails or losses. So
motherfucker's always killing shit. He killed the voice chats the other day after so many people, aka me and Xylee, worked so hard to make a really nice voice chat community.
Mm-hmm.
Murdered
and
it.
You guys did it. You guys did so well. I was just starting to get back into voice chats and like trusting it, knowing that I was safe with Rewind.
Fuck safe. I'll tell you. Fuck safe. I don't care about safe, right? Like I've dealt with psychos for so long. Me personally don't care about safe. I went into the voice chat last night. It was fucking stupid. So many dumbasses. Yap, 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 yap. I was like, I felt so happy that our fans could pay to not have to listen to the dumbass fans of other shows. All these dumbass fans of other shows and their dumbass $10 opinions, save that for those other dumbass shows. Rewind fans are smarter. They shouldn't have to listen to these idiot other fans. These other fans are dumb as fuck.
RWO is wise as shit, motherfucker. Don't be messing with the RWO. Bring it back, team. Bring it back.
No, it was kind of miserable conversation. So many dumbasses. And I was like, I miss the elevated intelligence that was
I saw how
Rewind
full it
voice
was.
chat.
I saw how full it was last night, Billy, and I'm like, I'm not even going to step in there. Too many people are going to be talking, watching this, doing that. Nah.
It wasn't that bad. It was just like the dumb people talk the most, you know? It's like, I don't want to listen to this. This sucks. These are shitty, stupid fucking people, and they don't shut up. Dumb. The dumb,
Survived
dumb,
10
dumb.
minutes in there?
I was in there for like a half an hour, probably.
Okay, at least you survived 10 minutes.
I was trying to give it a good old try. Genitals. I gave it a try for genitals.
Now I got a question for you, Billy. I'm going to throw one at you. You ready?
Let's go.
I don't know if you've already answered this, but what do you think of CD Rom's game last night with Sweet Tea?
I didn't watch it. Isn't that the messed up part?
You didn't?
I only heard about it.
Man. Woo. He either is dumb as shit, not picking up, but he was flirting sometimes and then not flirting while Sweet Tea was dropping some sweet tea. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, buddy. He was spilling. But he wouldn't bite, but then he'd bite, and then he wouldn't bite. And
You think he's oblivious to it? I should watch it and pick it apart.
You should rewind it.
Tool Vicarious says, here's my $10 opinion. I think Billy and Xylee are the best. True, with the Nutter Butters in the chat. Thank you, Tool.
Oh, yeah.
So,
But
I'll probably be able to go back and find the clip of him talking to her. I don't know if the audio was that good. He called me last night, and I talked to him, and I caught the tail end of him and his and my conversation. And the audio was kind of shit. So I'll see if
he said he had horrible connection. I don't know why he had horrible connection. He has all of Keem's passwords.
For real, keylogin motherfucker.
Fucking A.
Keem,
search your house.
Keylogin ass pickle tickle ass motherfucker. Should I call him a pickle tickler? Is that rude?
I think that's fair. There's questions whether he's gay or not, but
Oh, he's not gay. But I think I think he probably tickles pickle. I think he goes to the grocery store, finds the freshest gherkin, and actually tickles it for fresh test. I think he doesn't want to buy soggy gherkin, and he tickles it to say, is this any good? Is this any good? This is a nice crisp gherkin.
Nice and crisp, I can touch the shaft.
He just does his due diligence is all.
Yeah, I mean, when you're a tech guy like that, you got to make sure everything's good to go before you plug in the USB drive. But yeah, he did pretty good last night, and you know, it was wild. It was a good time had by all.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably go back and watch that clip of him and Sweet Tea. See, I'm gonna see him kick his game.
Well, it was funny because she's like, "Do you want me to let you go so you can rest?" And he's like, "No, I can." And I'm like, "Bro, what do you want? You're sending mixed signals here, brother."
Do you think he knows signals? Do you think he's just? You think he's got any?
Well,
game?
he said he's been in relationships.
Yeah, but you can be in a relationship and not have game, right? You can stumble your way into. You can stumble your way all the way into marriage. You can not just stumble your way into pussy. You can stumble your way into marriage. Women want to be married. Women are raised in a system that values not dying alone and producing and having babies. They're basically coded to marry. It's very easy to marry a woman if you can simply convince them you'll give them a roof and children. It's not hard.
But some women also got to have that connection before they go into marriage.
Some do.
You don't want...
Not all of them. Some
I
are
mean,
just
personally, I'm not married.
some women just want a future, not alone. It's pretty simple. You can stumble your way into a 80-year marriage pretty easily. Security is all it takes. You just gotta be there. He doesn't need
Gotta
game.
be there. Well, I think, Billy, you could help him out with some game. We should do like a game segment, like how to spit some game.
I could,
brother.
but I'm gonna be on Local Balls, so I'm the anti-game. No girls allowed.
So is balls like the anti-dolls?
That was
Balls
the joke.
and dolls.
That was the joke. That's why I said the name, because we had the dolls on, and I jokingly kicked all the girls off of Rewind, and I said, this is now Local Balls, and then the name stuck. So now we have Local Balls because of the joke.
Your fucking jokes are always awesome, Billy.
Yeah.
Well,
Now I've joked my way into a second show with Rastov. And now what's going to happen is 2 months from now, Keem's going to be like, okay, guys, CD Rom was great, but he wasn't the best. So they don't have to do a third show with CD Rom. Gosh.
next you're gonna be on all the local shows next, Billy. You're not gonna have a break, my dog.
Well, no, I will have a break because I'll be dead, but Keem will have bought my rights. So it'll be AI Billy hosting everything with all the ex-Local Live hosts. I'll be fucked.
Local AI.
Yep. That's the plan.
Local AI.
That's the
There
plan.
you go. We know the Keem master plan now.
I'm done.
Billy, I love talking to you, and you're just one cool guy. I love chilling with you. I have to, go back to work because work's work. But I'll be in this community. You see me around some more.
Yeah, so you have a good day.
Floppy D.
Ladies and gentlemen, Saul Goodman wants to be on Tech Talk. We'll see. We'll see if Tech Talk can be Saul Goodman and Sweet Tea. It's all good, man. It's all good, man. All right. I'm going to pull up. This is the Keem stream. I'm pretty sure the Sweet Tea call was the stream before this. Part 1. This is the early part. Let's get to a scene with him on his phone. Is this Sweet Tea?
What is this guy like? They're I don't understand this, Billy. They're trying to make, like, Keem said this was supposed to be a sleep stream at this point. So, like, yeah, am I just supposed to try to fall asleep?
Can you do lava chicken?
This is when he was talking to me, and this was after he talked to Sweet Tea. Was he laying down when he talked to Sweet Tea? This is the Sweet Tea call.
19, thank you for 10 months of cash cow. Appreciate you.
And Eric Treist super chatted.
No, that's him reading his fucking phone. Son of a bitch. Dude, I'm going to literally scroll through here until I find, unless someone has a timestamp for when he was slut butting around with Sweet Tea.
Chatted $5.
Nope.
See.
Well, it messed up my period, and also I had this horrible. I still have.
Oh my God.
And kind.
We found
It
it.
blew up in my face. Sue me.
Well, here.
Okay.
That's a weird. You guys are vile.
People are wanting to make you fun of. It's a cool accent.
Okay, we're getting there.
I know where all the fun parts of my city are.
And kindly KI.
Me and Beans, I don't know.
We should talk. Like I said, we should talk to her. I think this can be resolved.
So the question is, Mucho Show posts his new show. Congrats! Can't wait for 4 p.m. Monday. Yeah, it should be a fun one. They must have talked for quite a while. I don't know if we're gonna listen to all this shit. Okay, so
Monday morning.
This is where he calls her.
CD.
Oh, damn it. Hey, can you hear me?
Can you hear her okay?
Yeah,
This is as
can
loud
you
as
hear
it
me?
goes.
At Kindly KI4J super chatted $4.99. Look here. Look, listen.
Can you hear me
Appearing
now?
offline does not stop it. Stop giving advice you know nothing about.
Hold on.
I'm banning anyone trying to give me advice.
What the frick? What are you talking about? What? Hold on. Okay, whatever. Alright, can you hear me now?
What have you been up to?
Oh,
Yeah, I can hear you.
nothing good. I'm in the middle of a sleep stream.
I know, I was watching. I thought you were trying to call Dean, so I clicked in and I see you were calling someone. I see people in the chat saying it was Sweet Tea. It wasn't showing me on my phone that you were calling. I had to go to the messages and see that you were calling.
Oh, jeez. No, they wanted me to call you really bad for some reason.
Well, you are leaving me for live.
I'm not leaving you.
You are leaving me for
talking about?
live.
You're going to be there Monday, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be there Monday morning.
Okay, I was worried about that.
No, I said I'm...
There's a lot of people saying that you weren't going to be there.
No, I never said that. I'm gonna be there Monday morning. What I said was that I'll be there for like the first hour, and then I'll have somebody else come in to do the rest of the show with you.
Okay. You've been doing so good, man. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. You've actually been doing really good too.
Really?
Yeah, you're starting to have a good time. I can see it. Are you enjoying yourself
And
on TikTok?
Jackal super chatted $6.77.
If they talk for like over a half an hour, there's no way I can break down their fucking conversation, guys. This is too much Riz for young Bill Fridge to break down. I'm sorry. Especially with fucking TTS EIEIEIOing. This is what he's doing this for half an hour. Fuck out of here. I can't do this for half an hour. You're crazy.
Oh my God, stop!
LCD has that dog in him.
God.
How long are you going to be streaming?
Hell if I know. I'm not in control of it.
Maybe I can.
Yeah, they did. So I'm basically here until either I'm either
And
here.
LolcowRewind super chatted $5. Sweet tea. CD Rom wants to ask you on a date, but he's scared to. Will you go out
Stop
with
putting
him?
words in my mouth!
No, listen, last night, whenever we were on TikTok and you were asking me what I looked like with blonde hair, I could tell you were into me.
Oh shit.
No. Okay.
When-
You got a red face, and then
She said, when you asked what I looked like with blonde hair, I could tell you were into me. Look at her stirring that up. Look at her stirring up young CD Romulan.
when I said that, a lot of people said I looked like Britney Spears. You got all excited.
I didn't get excited. I thought that. Oh man. Stop. Stop.
Everyone wants to see me blonde around here. I mean, just bring down and do it.
I don't know. I just like blondes. Doesn't mean anything. Don't look that deep into it.
You and Keem will get along fine then.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they basically left me out here until either Keemstar comes back and shuts the whole thing down, or until the generator runs out of.
I'm moving to 65747 for the content. This is a little before that.
Anything I say and make it into something.
Yeah. I hear ya.
She was laying it on thick.
But I'm excited for Monday.
Good. Yeah. It's Monday's gonna be an interesting day
At
for a lot
Kindly
of us.
KI4J super chatted $4.99. I don't sniff my fingers, my man. Big ups for beating the surgery. Wheel torn. Webby leave dude. Pour a Wendy's chili out for my Pepsi pimp.
Huh?
Are you circumcised?
Oh my god.
What the What? Why would you ask me that?
I thought you're like religious. I wanted to know whether you're circumcised.
What? Out of all the things you could have possibly asked me, why would you ask me that?
She wants to know about your Deoc, bro.
Just slipped out.
It just slipped out.
She wants to know about your Deoc, Papa.
That's what you want to go with.
Let your Deoc slip out. Let her know. Let her know about the hog meat.
I'm feeling funny. I don't know.
What?
CD, let her know about the hog meat. She's asking.
I drunk a Corona with my sister. I think I might be a little drunk.
Oh, great. Thanks for telling me that now.
She's loosey-goosey with the hog meat, Papa.
Okay.
Keep that private.
I prefer to, yes.
Nah, dude, let her know. You packing a fucking turtleneck? What's up?
That's fine.
Oh, my Lord. How do I... Okay. Okay. I just...
Just tell her you're factory made or custom.
No, I'm not going to do that.
At page 5-M8H super chatted $5.11. Sweet tea. CD wants a gum job.
Shut up!
At MR Bannon 0 super chatted $7.29.
She just wants to know if there's extra
Relax.
gum to chew.
Let her know if you're cut or not. Then ask about her labia.
Yes! Ask about her mud
At
flaps
Lolcow
next,
Alert
dude.
Super chatted
not gonna do
$5.
that.
Hey, can we get my boy CD a gum job, gum job,
Ask
gum
her-
job, gum job, gum job, gum job, gum job, gum
Ta-
job?
Tell her about your fucking foreskin, and then ask her if she has webbed toes.
Kid in line? You know, I'm surprised that these gum job comments don't bother you.
Yeah. Surprising amount of self-confidence, it seems like.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah. Because I was thinking not everybody would get up here with no teeth. Especially when I came on here, I had teeth, and then I got them pulled, and then I didn't have them anymore.
When I came on here, I got teeth,
You're working on getting some
then I
more.
got them pulled. Now I don't have them anymore.
Yeah, I'll be a pretty girl whenever I
The,
got my new teeth.
the story arc of sweet teeth.
Donkey Nuts says, do you... This is such a stupid question. I don't want to ask this. He says, do you have an innie or do you have an outie?
Belly button.
Sure, let's go with that.
They're talking about anus. You have a prolapsed anus.
Okay.
Yeah. Me and Beans, I don't know. Yeah, I think Beans and Glenn.
CD knew they were talking about the labia. He's sick.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I can't remember why.
Oh, Lordy. Chatter,
Were you able to sell your hat?
kinda. It's pretty burned.
Oh, I wanted to tell you something. If you were at my place and I was mentoring your ass and you didn't take a cigarette and smoke with me, I would literally kick you out for the disrespect.
Fine, good. I don't want to smoke.
And that's a huge thing. If a man offers you a cigarette, you have to smoke.
If someone offered me a cigarette
Respect.
and I didn't take it and they
That's
kicked
the
me
dumbest
out,
thing I've heard today.
I would walk out with their cigarettes.
And it's gross.
She wasn't offended.
All right.
Like the peace pipe or something, but modern.
Okay, well, I'm glad you're not mentoring me. I don't know what you want from me.
Yeah, CD Rom. Tell her she's a fucking dumb bitch.
Jeez. I would have just done it.
Well, why? Do you smoke?
I vape.
Oh, yeah, I do that. I don't know why I asked that.
I've smoked before.
If someone's mentoring me and they offer me a cigarette and I say no,
8 years. I went to vape.
and then they kick
I'm
me
glad I
out,
kicked it.
then I'm mentoring them.
It wasn't
And I'm
very
bending
long,
them
but it
over.
was good.
And I'm shoving the cigarettes
Well,
up their
I
ass.
think they got twice as much nicotine, though, so they're probably a lot harder to kick.
Stupid ass shit.
They're supposed to have more nicotine than regular cigarettes do, but they're less harmful, you know?
Yeah. That's what I wanted to do it. I was like, it's just way too inconvenient to smoke anymore. And it's bad for you.
Right.
At what point did CD toss gas into the fire? Oh, there we go. That's got to be it.
Tired.
Who else are you gonna call?
I will call her.
CD gasolina. Is this the gas? It's got to be the gas, right? No? The fire just perks up on its own? If you're in a biker gang and you're undercover FBI and they offer you some crack, you should probably smoke the crack. That's what I learned from movies.
At Local
That's not
Gooner
gas.
super chatted $4.99. Earlier,
The
CD
fuck?
said he reads the Bible every night. IDK about y'all, but I haven't seen him read the Bible tonight.
I have it on my phone. I'll read it right now.
Is this the gas?
Tone, okay, hand light skin tone, okay, hand light skin tone, okay, hand light skin tone.
Where the fuck is the gas at, guys? Timestamp gas? Dude, why not just cap off the bottle and throw the bottle full of gasoline into the fire? Wouldn't that be fucking fun? Wouldn't that be a science experiment? Oh my God. CD Romulan, you might have the fucking fire in you, dude.
There, that'll keep that burning.
You might have a tinge of the pyro in you. Will that keep it burning, or will that cause the fuel to burn faster? Ah, yes.
Oops.
Dude, you're literally taunting Satan right now, dude. How could you save your virginity for marriage but then play with fire like this?
That had to look cool.
This is against everything God raised you for, dude. That had to look cool. You and your pagan ritual. It did look cool.
Wow, what the hell?
At Uber Peanut Butter super chatted $10. That's right, CD, now tell it who's boss smile with horns.
Yes, with horns. Now with more horns. Oh, I can see the White Claws not up on top of that owl head yet. He must have done that in the second stream. Naughty boy. He's a naughty boy. Ladies and gentlemen, CD Rom is a very naughty boy. And he is looking to be your new host of LolCow Live. And he is also looking to be live here on LolcowRewind. CD Rom, are you a naughty boy?
only when you're around, Billy. Only when you're around.
You were doing a little pagan ritual with the fire and the gasoline.
No, I wasn't. What's going on, brother?
You like how I cast that evil on you?
No, not at all. I don't like it one bit.
I was teasing. You were having some mischievous fun. I liked it. So,
Well,
I
was trying to fix.
about that dick
I was trying
of
to
yours.
fix the fire. Oh God, are we really going to do this? Why did I wait in live for so long?
I didn't see you down there because I had the screen up, so I was away because I can't see the way I have it set up. I can't see Discord, so I'm sorry I had you waiting for so long.
No, it's fine. My preview's messed up. Is my camera on?
Yeah, I can see you. You're
All right.
good. But yeah, how you
Cool,
doing?
cool.
How you made it to work?
Oh yeah, I've been at work for a while. I'm tired, dude.
I bet you only got a few hours of sleep. It was very funny.
Yeah.
You're waking
Hilarious.
up. Your firework alarm clock was hilarious. Then your frantic rise was hilarious.
Oh man,
We've been enjoying
pure
you.
unadulterated panic.
We've been enjoying you all day on Rewind, the special solo edition of Rewind that I just threw on because I was bored. You've cured my boredom, and you've cured hundreds of people's boredom. I knew that you were.
Happy to help.
I knew that you were on early, so a lot of people might have missed it because you were like this. This was a second showing late night, and I was like, "Fuck it, we're gonna cut back and rewatch this with some new, fresh eyes."
Oh man, things are moving fast for the both of us, brother.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? It's God's plan.
Yeah. You know what? What if it is, right?
I'm calling it. I think I called this a month or so ago, maybe 2 months ago. I think you're gonna find a wife here in the LCU, and I think this is all part of the plan. I think you're gonna be married within a year. I think you're gonna be married within a year, and it's gonna be because of your epic rise to Lolcow Live. Now, I think Keem and Boogie are gonna see you and your potential, and you're gonna be on a love quest.
It's so amazing, dude. Like I'm so like this some sort of weird amalgamation of like honored and privileged and exhausted all at the same time.
I love that not an ounce of you is like embarrassed.
I'm embarrassed about it. Like,
well, it's good. It's good that you don't show it because you shouldn't be, right?
Exactly,
but a lot of people would be. A lot of people would be. That's what makes it fun. Is that you're just like gung ho about it, you know? Because like a lot of people would be like, "Oh man, I'm embarrassed by this," and it ruins the fun. But you're just like, "Fuck it, let's go."
Right, I desperately need this to be fun for everybody, not just me, right? Because when it stops, then I'm not providing any value to anybody. It's like it's not worth it if I'm only entertaining myself. Like it's important. Like this is. It's weird. Like there's a lot of thoughts that I have going in my head. Like not the least of which is just make sure I don't get an inflated ego about this. Like I had a really good night. I had a really good week. And like I'm very happy that people are willing to give me a shot at this. And I'm just like right now I'm in the middle of work, so it's I'm not letting it like eat up all of my focus. But like when I finally get home and get to take all my stuff out of my car and like finally have that shower I desperately need and just sit down and reflect. That pressure's gonna be on, brother, right? Like it's like, all right, I worked this hard and I got here, but like now the games like seriously begin. So I don't want to get it's very strange to me. I don't want to get wrapped up in a lot of it. I just want to make sure that I do like the absolute best that I can for everybody. Well, so
I think just being you is going to do a lot because Keem sees, I think, what I see, and I think he's going to be able to work with you very well. I think he's going to know how to work with you. He gets it.
I think so too.
I think
so too. He knows, right? Like if Joe Schmo says I see something in you, it's like, okay, yeah, cool, see it, dude. But like when Keemstar says it, it's like, well, shoot, like something has to be there, right?
Yeah.
Like this is the guy. Like I'd be stupid not to listen to that.
And the idea that you're keeping yourself _humble is great.
Thank you. I'm trying. Like complacency is death, right? Like if I don't want to become complacent and I don't want to become overconfident. I don't want this to feel like I'm constantly fighting for something either, but like I want it to make sure, like I want this to have like the monochrome of like of feeling like this needs to be work, because when it's work, I need to put in the effort, and when I put in the effort, that's when the rewards come, right?
Yeah.
So the day I stop trying,
you do it effortlessly, by the way, too. But you are willing to
think
put in the
so?
work. Well, that's what Keem said. He said without even trying. When you said goodbye today, you made him crack up. When you left him from the camp, he was on
Dude.
live, and he was like, "Dude's just a fucking character without even trying. He's funny."
Dude, I gotta tell you, I have a really hard time getting a read on Keem. Because like no, seriously, in everyday casual conversation, he like talking to him feels like he's in this like switched off mode where he just doesn't emote. Like, do you know what I mean?
He doesn't emote.
Right. So I can never tell what he's thinking. And like when he goes live, when he starts doing the shows, then he starts emoting. And that's when it's easier to read. So I followed him to the house. I got my charger, and like I wanted to make sure I didn't leave without thanking him, because like this has been a really cool freaking week. Like
You ever play poker?
Yes.
You know how
I love
people have
Texas Hold'em.
you know how people have a poker face?
Absolutely.
Keem's got a poker face. He knows when to play his cards, right? He just knows when to hold his.
Sure does.
He knows when to hold his hand. Knows when to hold his face. Knows when to play his cards. He's
right.
He's always got that poker face. And
yeah, that's a good way to put it.
And I think that's something that you need to know. If just because his face isn't moving, his actions aren't moving, it's not because he's any type of way. You just have to either perform with confidence or wait for him to tell. You have to wait him to go to the river, go to the turn. You know, you gotta get that next card from him, or you gotta play your hand with confidence.
It was just really funny because like I'm listening to him as I'm like flooring it, trying to get to work. I'm like listening to him like talk back, and he said he thought that interaction was really funny. And I'm thinking, really? I just all I wanted to do was say thanks. Like I'm like, hey, I'm in a rush. I got my charger. Thank you. This has been really awesome. I have to go. Bye.
Because it was like you were from the way he explained it as manic, but like it was like well-intended energy, and you were just like zooming, like well-intentioned manic zooming energy. You were just pure energy though, you know. So it's like it's like, and it's without trying. And can you do more of that? No, don't try to do more of that. Don't try and just be you.
Right.
Because if you start trying to do this stuff, you're gonna fucking ruin it.
Right. That's you know, it's weird to say that, like, there must be some wisdom in everything I've been saying since I got here. Like, I'm only been trying to be me this whole time. And it's interesting to me because for once in my freaking life, it's finally working. Right?
Yeah.
And that's the part that weirds me out so much.
One of the smart things, too, bringing you on here is you don't cuss. So when they start to make clips of all the content you do, they don't have to worry about editing out all the swear words like they do with Boogie.
That's true.
Truth Bomb says, CD scammed me twice on donations last night. How heavy does that weigh on your soul?
Who did I scam and how?
Truth Bombs. They didn't read out. You let the TTS turn off.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Truth Bombs. I was knocked the hell out. I didn't know what, like, because like, so that speaker shut off 3 times on me last night. Okay, so the first time it was like maybe an hour into when the sleep stream portion started, it ran out of juice. So this was kind of funny because like I immediately I don't like panic, but I immediately start thinking, how do I fix this? Like I look at the back, I'm like, okay, it needs a non-polarized plug. Like, can I find one of those? Is there one in my backpack?
This isn't tech talk. Nobody cares.
All right. I go into the cabin. I find a cable. I plug it in. I fix it. Right. And like Keem shows up later. He's like, I heard you need a lifeline. Here's a cable. I'm like, oh, I found one. He goes, you got that up yourself? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, good job. Give me that back. And he just takes off. So the second time happens at around like 5 a.m. By some comedy miracle, I actually hear the speaker shut off. And I'm like, huh? What? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I got to turn the speaker back on. Hold on a minute. Like I walk over, like I turn the whole speaker back on. The third time it shuts off, like I don't hear it. So like I felt like it almost felt like Keem was like trying to punish me because he's like, yeah, they're saying the speaker shut off. I'm like, oh man, I'm sorry. I didn't know the speaker shut off.
Would you say you have early romantic intent for Sweet Tea?
Early romantic intent?
Yeah, would you say that there might be like seeds planting for a budding relationship with Sweet Tea? Because she did.
Man,
she did get a little drunk and ask you about your Dioc.
Oh, she was lit, wasn't she? Yeah,
bit,
I don't know. I'm afraid to. I'm afraid to say yes, but I'm not confident in saying no.
Because can I bring something up? I think it was the first or second episode you did with her of Tech Talk. At the end of the episode, did you say "Good night, Gracie" to her?
I said "Good night, Gracie." Yeah,
that's a George Burns reference that he used to say to his loving wife, right? His loving wife.
Is it?
It's a George Burns reference. It's a deep cut.
Oh, I don't know it from George Burns. I know it from VeggieTales, which I know sounds like really awful saying out loud. So
you're spitting VeggieTales game to that girl.
It's just it didn't mean anything, man. It was just like it was a throwaway. It was just a throwaway phrase to me.
You're gonna throw that game at her. You probably got her thinking all sorts of things because you're spitting that good night Gracie at her.
Great.
You're spitting that good night Gracie at her.
Great. I screwed up.
You're Don Juan de la Nooch.
Oh no.
Gustavo says CD is the squirrel from Ice Age chasing the nut. Are you chasing the nut?
I'm not chasing anything. I don't know. Like Sweet Tea's funny though, isn't she? I'm like in the midst of everything, I'm afraid to like confirm that like I flirt with a lot of people, so maybe I'll flirt with her in passing. It's fun, but like to flat out say that like I'm gonna like. You guys got to give me a little more credit sometimes. Like, yeah, I'm not stupid. I knew that she was flirting with me all night, and everyone's like, "Bro, you're blowing this." Everyone's like, "What, are you stupid? Like, you can't see this." It's like, no, you don't understand. I do see the signals, and that's why I'm not engaging.
Because that's your coworker, right? That would be terribly unprofessional.
Right, man. I don't want to stick my pen in the company ink.
Why did you flirt with Beans then?
Well, I said the same thing before I started with that too.
True.
I said the same thing. Everyone like Keem pushed me to do that, and that was fun for a little while. I think that chapter's kind of over, right?
Yeah. Would you marry multiple women, or is that not in your beliefs? No, not. You wouldn't have a harem.
One and done. One and done.
Yeah.
No harems. No.
Now everybody here in the LCU has done this thing where they get like punishments and they shave their head.
Yeah.
Would you get hair plugs as a punishment?
Don't I like what? Go to get Bosley as a punishment?
I don't know. Like, don't they do like hair implants?
Yeah. It's like, joke's on you. I wanted a hair transplant the whole time. I don't know if that would be a good punishment. It would be great content, though, if anybody could talk Keem into paying for some Bosley treatment.
What if it was like a mohawk?
It's more than I'm rocking right now.
What if they sent you to like Mexico to get a really cheap hair implant mohawk?
Okay, now we're pushing the boundaries. I don't know if I want to go out of country for that.
Why?
To Mexico?
Keem loves his cheap Mexican medical work.
I don't know, brother. X the doubt on that one.
What if Boogie and I went down there with you? We got stem cells and you got a mohawk.
All right. That's a little more comforting.
A little rhinoplasty while we're down there?
Oh, is it really that bad?
It's not. Someone in chat said that. I just thought I'd throw it in there.
Yeah, that's. I should have known that one was coming.
I don't touch the nose. When you were talking with Sweet Tea, you were laying down talking with Sweet Tea, and I couldn't help but look at your nose sticking up and think of it as like a metaphor for your boner.
Okay, there it is.
I couldn't.
I'd imagine.
I could not think of it.
No, I'd imagine everybody's already thought of the joke. I don't know, man. It's. I'm okay with a little harmless flirting, but like, I'm cautious about a lot of this stuff right now, right?
Yeah.
Because like the game has changed, right? So it feels like it's weird to say because it's very much not the truth, but it feels like it would have been a lot easier if I was still a teenager. If like I was still 18 in the early 2000s. And like trying to find somebody, but like the landscape's changed so much that it makes you worry if you even want to try to mess with somebody in the first place. But I understand that like like I said, I'm not stupid. I understand that there's a couple of the signals, but then even when that happens, there's like a few things in the back of my head. It's like, wait a minute, hold on. First of all, that's your coworker. Second of all, she's got a kid. Third of all, think of all the allegations. Like there's a lot, there's a lot of checks and balances, pros and cons, right?
Now, if you find a wife here in the LCU, are you going to give Are you going to give Keemstar, are you going to give him Kima Nocta over your wife?
You might need to explain that one to me.
Kima Nocta. Have you ever heard of Prima Nocta?
No.
So in a kingdom, a king was allowed first fuck over a man's wife. Kima Nocta is Keem gets the first bang before marriage.
I'd prefer I didn't.
That's a very nice thing for you to say. So you prefer no to Kima Nocta. Okay, we got that behind us.
No, I prefer this. I prefer the bedroom lay strictly between myself and the missus.
Now, let's put it this way. What if you meet a girl and by perchance this girl has already been with Keemstar, be it 20 years ago or whatever? Would that be a deal breaker?
That would certainly be strange, wouldn't it? I'm not going to say it's not a deal breaker, but I'd be cautious about what kind of strain that would put on a working relationship.
Now, what if you and Keem do this business deal together and he starts to really want to put you on a love quest, and his idea to make you lovable is to turn you into a version of him, and he makes you grow a beard and gets you his outfit and his hat, and he makes you walk and talk like him, and you have to become like Kimu.
Oh yikes.
Kimu style.
I don't know. I'd probably tell him respectfully, boss, there's only going to be one you ever, so I don't know if I want to try to be that.
Now, what if in turn he tries to be you for a day and see if he could get Brantley turned on by being you? Would that be weird? If he dresses up like you? I think his internet cut out, and that was probably good. He wouldn't have been good if he got answered that. I probably shouldn't have asked that question, honestly.
That was weird. Sorry. I don't know what happened.
I'm wondering if Keem has game as you. If Keem can pull game as you. Yeah, if the rules were reversed.
I don't think he would find being me very fun for very long. I think he'd find it more fun being and more rewarding being him.
I don't know. I think Keem would be down to I think Keem wouldn't want to shave the beard, though. He wouldn't want to go down to a CD Rom level beard, but he probably would buy a nose and glasses.
for the what? For the memes?
Yeah, just to play CD Rom for a day.
I don't know. He could.
I bet you there will be an episode of Lolcow Live where he plays CD Rom one day. He hasn't had a co-host yet that he could dress up as.
Oh geez, it would be a simple cosplay. It would be it'd be an easier cosplay for him, wouldn't it? He wouldn't. I mean, he'd be taller than me, but he'd just need a pair of glasses and a shave and a trim.
Taller than you?
I think so. Yeah. He's taller than me.
I didn't notice you guys having a crazy height difference. That makes sense, though.
Maybe we're about the same size. It felt like he was bigger than me.
Yeah, I didn't notice. I didn't see you guys. You know what? You know what it was? Every time you guys were on camera together, you were on your fucking knees, bowing to him.
Ah. Yeah. No, that makes sense.
No, you were.
Yeah, you caught
were,
me.
You were doing great. It was really fun. It was cool to have you there. I think he lucked out inviting you because you're a new guy, and he didn't really want to have a lot of new people there, and he took a risk inviting you. And I think the risk paid off.
I'm very happy that he took the risk on me. I like, if anything, I'm the lucky one right now. I'm immensely lucky. And I hope that luck that I've kind of experienced recently doesn't eventually kind of like reflect on me negatively. Cause it's really strange. Like the course of the past 3 months, right? I've only been here for a short period of time and I'm already getting put on live. I'm not saying I want this to be the case, but if I were the whole community, I would be really mad at me. Right.
Like what the audience or the other hosts?
The audience, the host probably maybe, but like, I hope that like, well, I don't know. I don't want to speak this into reality. You know what I'm saying? Here's
the thing. I think most of the audience here is like the audience that gets mad is mad anyways. They're mad for any reason. The audience, the audience that gets mad here is always fucking mad. They're just mad all the time. That's
a good point.
The majority of the audience here is actually really fucking chill, and they just like to be entertained, and they come here because it's a fucking crazy shit show, and they're like, something dumb's about to happen today, and I'm gonna sit back and wait for it. That's usually what happens here in the LCU, and they're like, okay, this dumb motherfucker here, this crazy guy who's gonna buzz around and then do something funny. Like as long as they don't hate you, for like real good reason, they're probably gonna give you the light. If they hate you for good, like if they hate you for like funny reasons, it's gonna be great. If they're like, fuck this guy, he lied about cancer, that's actually a good thing around here, right? There's perfectly fine reasons to be hated around here.
No, I'm learning to embrace some of it, right? I'm learning, and I've been leaning into a lot of stuff, but there's at some point I understand that the game. At some levels I understand the game about entertaining, and that's all I've really wanted to do. So I hope that I've been at least been able to make some people smile so far, and I hope I can keep doing it for the long haul. I want this to work out.
You know, I actually talked to a few people. We did a case study with the audience, asking who they preferred, you or Rastov more. And out of 100 people we talked to, 97 people said Rastov, but the 3 people that said you actually left feedback. The 97 people that said Rastov only said Rastov and didn't say anything else. The 3 people that said you left like detailed reports of why they liked you.
That's fascinating.
The 3 people that liked you really liked you. Like they left paragraph reports of how much they liked you.
Do you still have these?
I made that entire story up.
I hate you.
I thought you would like that though. I thought you would find that. Got me. I thought you would find that fascinating.
No, I certainly did. I certainly did for the moment you had me going. Jeez.
Gustavo says CD and Keem are the super egg bros. Dude, what was your you grew up watching wrestling?
Not grown up. I got into it in like 2013.
Who's your favorite wrestler right now?
It's the obvious choice. It's John Cena.
Hey, good choice.
But Sami Zayn is my close second.
He's good too. He's good too. There's a lot of good wrestlers out there. Nice. I used to love wrestling when I was a little boy. I used to dream of being a wrestler, and then I wanted to be a wrestler. I trained to be a wrestler. I thought I would be a wrestler, but I ended up getting into music. And that took me on a whole different trip. Tool Vicarious says, I voted CD on live with a donation. I said, because he's not a complaining Karen when it comes to fun stuff. It gets old so much and ruins the mood.
I try not to be, right? Like the entire thing with the sleep stream last night, it's like, yeah, on some level I'm thinking, well, I'm getting hazed, but I got to go through this. But on the other hand, I thought like, all right, there's a number of ways I can look at this. Like this might be kind of like the barrier to entry, right? I have to do this to kind of like earn the spot. I could look at it as if this is the opportunity I need to entertain. This could be an opportunity to do something fun. I tried to look at that whole thing positively. I looked at it like, all right, this is Keem and Boogie telling me they're trusting me with a project. I have to run with this and I have to do the best that I can with this. So I was so like hyper focused on that like all day, where I got to the point where like we're coming up 12 hours and I'm like, oh shoot, the VOD's going to cap out and we got to keep this going. I have to get up. I have to fill up the generator. I have to set up the second half of the stream. So that's how I decided to look at it. In that moment, I knew that just kind of like complaining about it wouldn't do me any good. It would just make everybody think I'm a bitch.
You're not a bitch. Now I'm really good at describing things simply and making people understand them in a way that makes it sound brilliant. So I'm going to do that right now. Lolcow Live,
Sure.
Lolcow Live originally, it was imagine you had 3 stars, right? Boogie, Keem, Wings. Those stars, they were solidified. Boogie's shape star, the shape fit in perfectly. Keemstar, the shape fit in perfectly. Wingstar, the shape fit in perfectly. Those stars fit in perfectly. Wingstar shape fell out. There was a star-shaped hole there. And Rastov, he was over here on another show, and he was a circle, and his circle on that show, it fit perfectly in that show. They tried to pull that circle out and put that circle into the star hole, right? They tried to put that circle into the star hole, and it was just a little too round, a little too big to fit in that star hole. And that circle worked perfectly over here, right?
Right.
Worked perfectly over here on this show. It just didn't fit right over here. You know, maybe this circle's going to fit down here. Lolcow balls. This nice round circle will fit here in the balls perfectly. You, CD Rom, you are something a little more pointed. You're a little more on the nose. You're going to get right up in that star hole. You're going to sneak right up in that star hole. You can fit right in there. You can fit. I think you can fit right in there. I think you're going to be a better fit for that star hole. I don't know if you're a star, but I think you're gonna fit better in there. I hear
what you're saying.
I think you're gonna be right up in that star hole just fine.
I don't know if I will ever articulate how much it means to me to hear you say that, Billy. Like, honest and truly. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'll ever have the words to everybody that's willing to gas me up. Like, it means a lot to me. It means the world. Like, I never thought. Years ago, if anybody asked me, I never thought in a million years I'd ever be considered a lolcow in any shape or form, right? But here the hell I am. So nothing to it but to do it.
Pretty fun. It's fun to watch. I like the positivity you bring, and I hope that we don't get any dark skeletons out of your closet and you become a horror cow. Some people are saying you're a horror cow, and I'm like, I don't think he is, guys. But if he is,
I don't know how.
I know, right?
What constitutes a horror cow?
If it turns out that like you eat babies or something.
No.
Right? Like something terrible like that. If that comes out, that would be horrible. And I'm like, I don't think like we can't know that until we know that. I don't think he's going to be a horror cow, guys. I think he's going to be one of those cheerful, funny, quirky, just like lovable, like just quirky, funny guys. I think it's going to be a fun. Oh, you're going to be a fun watch, dude. I think his internet went out the second I accused him of eating babies. I think he cut his internet. I think we're on to him, guys. We're on to him. We caught him. We've caught the baby eater. He ran. All I had to do was point a finger at his baby-eating ways, and he's gone. Ladies and gentlemen, We got him. Wrap it up, boys. Bake 'em away, toys. CD Rom is back.
I'm sorry. I don't know I don't know what happened. If that's my phone or if that was something else.
For the record, you did not run away because you were accused of eating babies, correct?
No,
Okay,
absolutely not.
Okay, for a second there, I thought that was an admission of guilt.
No. You guys. I mean, if you're gonna go looking for that kind of stuff, you're not gonna find anything. All you'll find are embarrassing stories. So
Well, that's good. We like those.
yep.
Oh, dude.
I'll tell you one other thing though. So you were talking briefly about the Love Quest thing. Yeah. I am not to kind of like take everybody's attention away to this, but like I'm still kind of making a pass at trying to get on that dating show next month. So
well, I'll tell you what. Have you talked to Keem about that?
I did, and I even mentioned it on the stream last night. I said like, because they were like getting me ready for the sleep stream, and I said, okay, I'll do it, but I need a favor. And he's like, what? And then I said it out loud, like, I'm trying to get on updating. And then like Boogie's kind of like playing the whole thing up. Like, I didn't know if he was mad at me at the second or if like I finally kind of got it that like he was trying to like give update the show reason to put me on by like being like, are you trying to say their name out loud to get them free advertising like on a Keemstar show? Like, why wouldn't they put you on? And like, whoops. And he's like, you know, he's kind of hamming it up for the camera, and I thought that was really cool. I don't know beyond what I got like last night out of Boogie and out of Keem, like when talking about that, I don't really know how much more that Keem would be willing to give me in order to get put on that show. He already gave me his blessing to call the Tech Talk fans to action. I don't think he'd get too mad if I came up here and I talked to you about it and what I'm trying to do. He clearly wasn't mad about me saying it on Local Live last night, but that's probably about as far as I can take it, right? I can't like take him away from all the stuff that he's doing to help me get on this.
Well, they'd be dumb. They'd be dumb at this point not to take you on. Now that you're on Local Live, one of the top YouTube shows,
right? And on top of all this, like this is like the buoy, right? This is like where I know that I can't go I really shouldn't go any further of this. On top of everything I just said, Keem already told me he's okay with me missing live that night to go do the show.
Yeah.
Which is important to me because I already have the tickets.
Yeah.
So that's so like I'm immensely grateful to him for that. And I hope he understands that. So now it's like I really, really need to try to get on this show because like if and when I do, that also becomes content for Local Live.
Of course. Yeah, they better put you on. If they don't put you on, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna ruin their show.
Oh, jeez.
I
would never ask you to do that, Billy.
Nope, you didn't ask me to. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it illegally either. I'm going to do it through. I'm going to start my own show, just like theirs, and I'm going to do it better, and I'm going to put them out of business.
If that happens, Billy, I look forward to seeing that happen.
I'm going to do it to spite them if they don't put you on, so they better put you on. All
right. I look forward to it. You know what, Billy, there's a number of things I look forward to in this world. The first is doing Local Live. The second is vocalizing on the Billy the Fridge album or track. And the third is seeing that Billy the Fridge dating show.
Do you think they're going to take my bluff and put you on?
I have no idea. But here's the thing. What's funny about this entire situation is that they keep telling people that the show is just those two guys that run it. It's a YouTube show. They don't have like HR. They don't have anybody that processes the applications. It's just them. So they tell everybody to like bother them incessantly to go on the website, find the number and text them, tell them who you want on the show, to tag them in Instagram or Twitter. So like, that's what I'm asking everybody to do. Like go to updatingshow.com, find the contact information and tell them that you want me on the show.
Well, we'll figure out how long until we'll figure something out. We'll get this moving. We'll talk more. Local Gunner says sounds like a problem with his charger. Do you think Keemstar was trying to steal your charger earlier today?
No, I just left it in the car.
Because I thought Keemstar just didn't want to drive back to his car to get you the charger. And everybody,
that was part of it. He probably didn't need to anyway. I just needed to make sure I could get in the car. I knew where I was going. So
yeah, everybody in the chat was like, Keemstar probably was trying to steal that charger, and he probably has a whole collection of stolen YouTubers' chargers.
You know, I highly doubt it, but at the same time, it wouldn't surprise me. Just collects things.
Interesting. Well, CD, I was planning on ending this show 37 minutes ago when you called in. Now I'm wondering, how's your day going? I might end this show in 23 minutes.
It's a weird day. It's very strange, but it's going okay. I like that coffee came in at a good time, because like I needed that boost when I was like just flooring the car to get to work, because I was basically 3 hours late. But my immediate supervisor was actually really chill about it. So after a little extra graveling tomorrow, I might get off with a slap on the wrist. I just need to make certain that what I'm about to engage in with the Local universe and what I continue to engage in at my work every day is just completely separated. Because the moment that these two things blends is when it's going to become a problem for me. So, but my supervisor gets it. Like I like the day that I had to leave Camp Keem to come back to work for a day, and I kind of like just briefly approached him. I said, "Hey, if I were to tell you that I have a really lucrative opportunity on my hands, and to make full advantage of it, I need to maybe say come into work an hour earlier and leave an hour later. What would you say?" And that's all I gave him. He said, "Oh, yeah, let me check." "Yeah, we can do that." Like, cool, thanks. Right? Like, no more information given at that stage.
There you go.
So.
Well, it's going to be fun. It's going to be cool. I'm excited. I don't have to stay up and watch Tech Talk anymore. To be honest,
well, I'm not telling you not to.
Well, I mean, I started sleeping again. I once Glammy disappeared, I stopped staying up all night. When Tech Talk died the first time, I barely ever stayed up to watch afterwards. So I died the first time Tech Talk died, to be honest.
That's a bummer. Well, whoever Keem's kind of encouraging me to skip Tech Talk tomorrow. I said I told him I will do that if that's an order. He didn't say anything back. So what I'm gonna do. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm just gonna get a decent amount of rest, and I'm gonna do the half of the show tomorrow. Basically out of obligation. I really like. I know I don't need to make it my problem, and I understand that, but I want to leave that house better than I found it. Right. So, cause like,
when you found it, it didn't exist, right? It had been shut down. So
sure,
anything is better, right? You can leave it right now and it's better.
Okay. Yeah, you're not wrong. I don't know. Maybe this is a sense of misplaced loyalty. I feel like I have an obligation to make sure that like I do my part in helping to find a suitable replacement for that show.
You made an obligation to Glammy, and Glammy left you, right?
Oh man. All right. Yeah, you're poking all the right holes in my theory, Billy.
You know the reason you're doing this is because Sweet Tea asked you about your Deoc.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Don't do that. That's not true. But like that. So that's not it. I swear that's not it. But on the same token, she's only been there for a week. I can't just leave her high and dry like that.
I know. You're doing the good guy thing. You're doing the good guy thing.
And I want that show to succeed when I'm gone too. Like I I don't. The interesting thing about this place to me is that every once in a while, everybody will take pot shots at each other, but like deep down, I really want all the shows to succeed. If there's not some sort of sense of collaboration or teamwork in this universe, like then the whole thing falls. It'll just like go down to live Queens and Rewind, and we could survive with those three. But like what happens to all the smaller shows that everybody really loves, like the Cafe Cult, the NDF, the Aussies, like everybody, the Testies, like everybody's got their own.
I think we could keep Balls too.
Of course, right? And that's gonna be fun because you get to build that from scratch starting tomorrow.
Oh, we're gonna be doing a whole new thing. You know, it's all about new directions here in the LCU. You like new direct? You like?
Oh, I've heard.
You like new directions, right? New directions.
Oh yeah, absolutely. New directions are fun.
New directions. A lot of people don't know I'm saying new direction. It sounds like nude erections.
No, that's not what we're talking about.
No.
But it would be topical for low-cal balls.
That's the problem. That's the problem. Speaking of topical, what's your favorite cream?
Don't have. But if you're really going to put me on the spot and I need to think of the first word that comes to my mind, maybe Vaseline.
I was thinking heavy whipping.
That's not a topical cream.
No, I said favorite cream in general. I like heavy whipping cream.
Oh, okay. Whipped cream's great. The snack favorites, Reese's whipped cream.
Is that peanut butter flavored or chocolate peanut butter flavored?
Yeah, it's Reese's peanut butter flavored. I don't know if we can find it anymore. It looks like it's hard to find now. I got to see if we can still get it.
I never heard of that before.
Really? Yeah, they came out with these like a Hershey's whipped cream and a Reese's whipped cream like a while back.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if they're still available.
Very interesting. They got baking soda. Baking soda. Damn, son. In high school, you were the man, son. Charles. CD Rom, what do you think? You think in the year 2026, the LCU will still be thriving?
Oh, absolutely. I think this is just a weird lull right now, and it takes a little bit of picking up the pieces and a minor amount of rebuilding. I think this place is doing just fine.
I do think it's doing great. I do think that the world as we know it is a little cute.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not going to recognize it 6 months from now. I think that we're gonna see a big shakeup before 2026 hits. I think
you might be right.
I think it's gonna be a different world. I think that the whole situation is gonna change within 6 months. We've had basically 7 months, 8 months of the LCU. And if you look at how it's been since its inception, it's way different. You know, how things were before the LCU to now. So we'll see how it goes. I think things are gonna be interesting in 6 months. And now that you're here at the top, let's see how long you can hold the fucking ball. Rostov.
I'm gonna do it. Oh,
Rostov.
Yeah.
He did a lot. They had their best month with Rostov monetarily. That's big shoes to fill.
It is. It's very big shoes to fill, but it's like I said, making sure I don't get an inflated ego about it. But it's still a challenge that I'm preparing. Like as of today, preparing for tomorrow. Like hit the ground running. Let's do this. I want to strike while the iron's hot, and I want to make this work.
And that's best non-Fat Camp month, because Fat Camp was an anomaly. Fat
Right.
Camp was literally the fucking Avengers Endgame of LolCow.
Yeah. Yep.
And there was so much money put into that thing, it didn't really turn into the best month because
That's a bummer. That's a bummer. But the coolest thing about this is that it sounds like Keem's got like several more irons in the fire when it comes to this entire universe, and I can't wait to freaking see it, dude. It sounds like there's something coming up next month. Keem kind of teased it a little bit last night. I don't know enough of the details. Maybe he'll talk about it more. But then he's like, once he finally has a little bit to breathe, because this has been a rough week for him. He spent like so much time playing host to a number of people and then doing live show after live show after live show. That when he gets reacclimated to the status quo, he's got to start looking into like the October events that he has kicking around in his head. And that's when the excitement kind of like the excitement machine kind of like restarts anew, right? So he's got like I don't know what else he wants besides the prom, but then prom's coming too. And that's gonna be a fun month for me too. I got friends that I gotta go visit down in Florida. Me and Zay are gonna try to link up and maybe hit Disney World or Epic Universe. Before that, I might check out Hershey Park with Batgirl. Like, man, I met so many cool freaking people this week, dude. And like, it's such a bummer that you weren't there. I can't wait till like we get the giant family gathering, right?
yeah, I've been told that I'm going to be thrown in the trunk of a car and bound and gagged, and I will wake up one morning in front of you, and it will be your job to kill me.
That's news to me. I won't do it.
What if you have to?
I'd find a way to make it look good.
Thank you. Jastin says, was it ever find out if Keem put soda in his coffee? Yeah, we gotta talk to Keem about that.
Yeah, we do. I don't know what that was about. I was just as curious as I was driving back.
I thought it was half cold coffee, half boiling hot coffee. He just didn't
That's what I
finish saying
thought
it
it
because the
was.
TTS interrupted.
Yeah, it's that damn TTS.
Threw me off. I was 100% sure it was cold coffee until the chat was like, he put soda in his coffee? And now I'm like, wait a second.
That
Why
doesn't
would you
sound
think
awful
that?
either, though. Imagine the extra caffeination, right?
No, it sounds awful.
Okay, yeah, you're right. It sounds awful.
Like, people put sweetener in their coffee, but why soda? Why do you need that? What is it? Cola root up in your coffee?
Hey, maybe he knows something we don't know.
Ain't that? Phantom Mutation. Welcome to Cash Cows. It's cool to come up. We're going to be gone real soon. LolCow Gooners. The other cup was full of Chargers. Damn it. He snuck that in. If you come up, it's only going to be for 1 minute. Literally 1 minute. It's a 1 minute come up.
Want me to make way for you?
No, you can stay if you want, but we're going to be leaving here in 10 minutes, so it's not going to be.
Okay.
If you got to go, you got to go. But I'm going regardless in 10 minutes.
I can stick a little bit longer.
Cool. Phantom, what's up?
Then I will take my 1 minute.
How you doing?
I am doing well, sir. How about yourself?
Good. Now let's talk about things. You are still trying to get on shows?
I think we've put that one to bed.
Are you on a show?
I am.
What show?
Oh,
We're going to give CD a little bit of a break.
Bum, bum, bum. There you go. Let him know.
You haven't seen the Discord, have you, buddy?
No.
no, I haven't.
Yeah.
It's probably an announcement, huh?
Yes, it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, congrats to Zeta Ray and Yo Mama, the new host of Milkers. Congrats to
Holy
Phantom,
cow.
the new host of Tech Talk with Twisted Tea. Ladies and gentlemen, Tech Talk with Twisted Tea and Phantom and Zeta Ray and Yo Mama, the new hosts of Milkers. That is psychotic. Zeta Ray and Yo Mama together, and Phantom with Twisted Tea. There we go.
That was fast. Wow. Good job, brother. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So-
and I appreciate the karaoke last night. I knew you would get that one.
Oh,
Late.
yeah.
So, Phantom, here's the deal. When I said you could come up for 1 minute, I didn't know, for one, who the fuck you were. I didn't know the Phantom name. You psycho. I've been used to you being Bigfoot Alt this entire time.
I can't.
I wasn't thinking of your actual name because I was used to.
Yeah.
I wasn't knowing you were a host.
Yeah.
When I gave you 1
was as
minute,
shocked as you.
I was like, who is this person coming up? And you can come up, but I can't give you a ton of time because we're ending. But you can sit here and end with us. Brand new host in the LCU. Of course you can end with us. Shit. Good shit.
It was a wild day.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
awesome.
Definitely.
Dude, can we talk more about Zeta Ray and Yo Mama? They fucking hate each other.
Whoa, this is going to be a shit show.
Yeah, I don't know how long this will last.
Think about the first time that Yo Mama shows up in that big inflatable suit.
Dude, they actually hate each other. I was introduced to Zeta Ray because Yo Mama came on Rewind talking shit, and she got in my DMs and was like, this motherfucker is dumb as shit. Everybody hates him. And she gave me tons of fucking like receipts on him. That's how I learned about her. She was in my DMs like, check this out. Here's some receipts for you. I'm like, okay, thanks. oh my goodness.
It's going to be wild.
Yeah,
it's going to be wild.
Angie and AMAC are going to flip about Zeta getting Milkers. The problem with that is I don't think AMAC's time schedule would work with wherever Zeta and Yo Mama are going to be placed.
Yeah, that was my understanding. Angie's an intern again, though.
Angie's an intern again.
Mm-hmm.
Angie gets another swing.
And it's part of the reason why, unfortunately, CD, I came after Tech Talk
The nail gun was first patented in
try and
1930 by
replace
Morris
you.
Benuse, but the first
Why is that?
commercial pneumatic nail gun wasn't introduced until the 1950s. I'm back one up key.
What up, nail slammers? I didn't know that about the nail gun. Thank you for letting the motherfucker know.
Nail slammer.
Welcome
facts.
back. Welcome back. I'm still about to get that ad up for Nailless nail gun, by the way. It's going to be up all next week. Our sponsor for LolcowRewind, Ricka. All right.
CD, because just like you, the work schedule. So that's where I would fit. And I think it'll be great. I've got some ideas to teach Twisted Tea a little bit of technology. Maybe we start with the basics.
There you go. That'll be fun.
Okay, Angie uploaded, says, I suggested Zeta and Yo Mama. I think it will be hilarious. Dude, I didn't suggest Zeta and Yo Mama because I know their history. But yes, I thought it would be hilarious too. I never thought it would happen. And now that it's happened, I'm like kind of low-key floored. I'm like, what? This is amazing. Be Happy first says, at Burtist, you're working so hard to get Billy's attention. Send a super chat. It'll be quicker. Oh, I totally see Burtist in the chat. Be Happy. I hope they know that they're psychotic. And everything they say looks weak as fuck. Everything they say has zero merit or weight on anything I say or do. They're obviously a weak-ass troll or a small-minded fool, and I would love to give them more attention than that, but I ain't got to, because I runs my shit, bitch. I don't pussy whip, I whips pussy. Let's talk more about better things. Like,
Yeah.
what's your favorite ham sandwich you've ever had?
Mine? Oh.
Best ham sandwich of your life.
Best ham sandwich of my life was a triple decker. And it had ham and bacon. And honestly, it had Munster cheese and some good mayo. On rye.
I had a really good Cuban ham sandwich in Miami that comes to mind.
Ooh. There's a place around me, a restaurant that made one kind of along the lines of a Cuban, and it was fire. Like, even the staff was like, it's limited time only. We are begging them to put it back on the menu.
CD Rom, what about you?
I wish I had a story like that, but I've made ham sandwiches at home, just like with white bread and ham and all the fixings I could find.
Sounds
and
good
it's
to me.
been pretty great.
Sounds good to me.
Absolutely.
Now, can I say something?
By
Some
all means.
people
Your show.
would try and cancel me for asking that question. Ham is not
Why would-
globally accepted.
Oh, yeah, kosher ingredients, right?
And I say to you, turkey ham, bitch. Don't be so fucking judgmental.
Hey.
Impossible ham.
Thank you. Thank you. Think outside of the box, motherfucker. Stop trying to close me down because I say ham. Ham isn't just ham anymore. Be progressive. It's 2025.
So smoked ham or honey ham?
Smoked.
See, I'm a honey ham guy.
Honey ham's good. But at a certain point in time, you have to realize that the sweet taste is made for children. The smoky taste is made for men. At some point, you have to realize there's a bitch drink, and then there's bourbon. It's okay. I like that sweet shit. I'm not going to lie. But at the end of the day, I will fuck something drinking the sweet shit, and I will fuck because I'm drinking the bourbon. That's Man Talk. Lolcow Balls coming to you tomorrow at 4 p.m. Time to step up and put some hair on your chest. Testosterone is back on the menu, boys. Time to man up, ladies and gentlemen. 2025 is going to drop them balls. Phantom, welcome to the LCU. Congratulations. CD Rom, you're going to take a little break.
Yes. Congratulations, Phantom. Do it up.
Shit's about to get real.
Remember that you're running the Colonel Panic of the YouTube technology podcast sector.
Yes. Yes, sir.
But you can't be Colonel Panic. Only I get to be Colonel Panic.
Oh no, there's no way I can be Colonel Panic.
Can you be General Discomfort?
Hey, that might work.
I think that's a higher rank. Or is that a higher or lower rank? I don't know military very well.
It is a higher rank.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this impromptu, boredom-charged episode of LolcowRewind. Thank you, CD Rom, for waking up this morning. That gave us valuable content to rewind. And congratulations,
so glad
fans.
that I did.
Congratulations, CD. Yeah, you got to go right into work.
Oh, my Lord. I'm going to get back to it and let you guys close out the show. Have a great day, everybody.
Yes, sir. I'm closing out either way, so you guys have a good one. Later. Everybody have a very, very, very good time. Good night, everybody. Or good day. I'm actually going to be back later with Xylee, so just hang around. We're going to be back together probably in a few hours. I'm going to get some food. I don't know. We out here. Love you. Bye-bye.